been a little bit, but here we are, back into the world. How's everybody feeling?
I don't remember what happened.
Well, here's a little rundown for you guys. After assisting in capturing a necromancer and delivering him to the authorities, you had met up with Garose one more time, agreeing to escort him to this town north of Split River called Mystral, which a couple of you have traveled through and a couple of you have never been. Or I think only one of you has never been. In any case, it's going to take about 3 days, and your first day, you encountered some wolves and put some of them in the dirt before the alpha ran off. You then continued on your way, encountering a group of guards who mentioned, "Don't get in the water," and then a little bit later, you hopped in the water to engage against a water weird and its drowning capabilities. I think between then, I think you actually had a night where we left off. You had a night's rest. Encountered some scarecrows from a nearby farm, abandoned farm.
It was the other way around. We had a night and then we fought the water weird.
A night and then the water weird. Thank you for correcting me. And so you are continuing your second day's journey. A nice full journey today will get you most of the way towards Mystral, and we'll see what the universe has in store for you all. So, encountered your water weird. We wrapped up a little bit the other day, and the day is yours.
Well, wait, where did we end? We were
So,
still on the
if you
bridge.
pull up one of your maps, I can show you roughly where you are.
The woods.
You have the paper ones down there as well.
What's in front? Did you start the thing?
So it's a little hard to see, small and all that, but so you guys made it out and around, scooted along the river a little bit, and now you've crossed over once again and are heading up towards Mystral. It winds back and forth. That was a rough estimate. It crosses a couple times, avoiding rockier terrain and some tough hills and stuff like that. But as you've crossed, you are now on the western side of the water, heading northwards towards Mystral, patching up some old wounds, or some new wounds, and carrying the helmet of a guard captain.
Oh, I forgot I had that. Okay, wait.
So right now, you guys are halfway through your second day. You're about halfway.
Remind me.
We had a moment of stealing letters.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yes. My goodness.
Did we end up giving all of that back, or do we still have any of that on us?
Okay, so I have a note that said we found a love letter, and we stole an order to Porton for a tavern. So we have like an order list that was for Tally's Tavern.
We didn't change that?
From Tally's Tavern.
I thought we changed that and put it back.
It wasn't the tavern,
There
it was
were
the
two.
winery, wasn't it?
It was the winery.
Oh, the winery. Yeah, so we found one
Oh,
from...
yeah.
Yeah, and you exaggerated the number needed for the winery to perhaps bolster Mr. Summergreen's business ventures.
Yes, we did.
That was kind of weird.
But I think most of them you were able to either scoop back or, hide away before he took off on his road.
Just check.
Alright. So... Is everybody okay?
No. Usually experiences with the water don't go that bad for me. I'm gonna cure wounds on myself. Give me your D8 because I forgot to go grab it. Mistake? Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. So we left off like right after the water
The
weird
battle,
fight?
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
You good there?
Just unlocking my phone and it was the cantina song.
Alright, I'll just do this. Alright. Okay.
So, you guys begin.
Should we sit down and take a short rest, maybe? Now that we know the danger has passed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
Should
do
we
that
sit
then.
and hang out for a second, check on everybody?
Yeah, I don't think we got anywhere to be.
Yeah, our
So you can spend
Are-
some hit dice if you need to.
Yeah. What was my?
So
Oh
click
yeah.
on your short rest.
Short rest.
And so you can do up to 3 d8s
Okay.
to regain health.
Okay.
Can you whoop?
Just do it on here, right? Just do it on here.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Okay. I think that's about all I need.
You can do it. You can do that many each short rest. So you can do.
Yeah. I can just do 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Might as well then. Like that. 12.
So that went not great. What could we have done?
Oh, I could have not
Better
done
there.
that, but
Yeah, maybe
Nothing
don't jump
ventured.
in the water next time.
something ventured.
Rose, you could have helped us a little bit.
They warned you not to go into the water.
Yeah, but we
I
did.
wasn't jumping in there.
Yeah, but we
I didn't
did,
go
so
in either.
What's next? You know,
You didn't have to
you gotta
go
worry
in the
about
water.
contingencies. We're a team. We plan for the worst to happen, and then react.
Honestly, I don't have any ranged capabilities.
Really?
I wasn't going in the water.
All right. Well,
He's being honest. He's just,
I'm surprised that you don't. You think you would learn that as a.
oh, I know how to use them, but I have 5 bodyguards. Hopefully, I don't have to.
All right. Fine. That's reasonable. What do you have with you?
Sword. My notebook. I didn't carry a lot.
Were you not planning for a long journey?
Nope.
Does short rest
This was
just,
the end of my journey.
does short rest mean sleep or just like
No,
So
lounging?
it's
So
like
it's-
45 minutes.
It's an hour.
Oh, it's an hour.
Full hour. And
Of
you
sleep or just like
Rest.
lounging around?
just resting, yeah. So it's like not traveling, not preparing or casting like long rituals or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
A short rest is a period of downtime, at least 1 hour long, during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds.
There you are.
What happens after it?
So
All our
So-
spell slots?
No, you don't gain. So you don't gain spell slots back, but you can gain hit points. The only ones who can gain spell slots back, I think, are warlocks.
But what you can do is you have a number of dice equal to your level, and if you want to gain health back, you can burn those hit dice, is what they're called, to gain HP back. And so,
Sorcerers are D6.
sorcerers, I
Just to
believe
have
it's a D8.
2 HP.
I can double check on that for you though.
Did you lose any HP? No.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So,
I'm
we did
so
indestructible.
for
We did
travels,
good.
whatever your
So
dice
it
that
was
you
just
roll to
Travis.
gain HP, you have enough. You have as many of those as you'd like to
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
I lost
And
the
you know,
spell slot.
you could burn all 3 if you
Yeah.
wanted to. You regain all of your hit dice on a long rest.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no other way to gain them back.
Okay.
What dice? I thought it resets every time you do a new one on.
They reset on a long
D&D.
rest.
Beyond. So every time you click short rest, they're all unspent.
Yeah, so I got a short rest and same thing.
In any case,
Oh, I don't know.
Play
I
by
might
that.
be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
well, you have to select a number to apply them.
Oh.
So yeah, when you
Oh.
tap a couple, then it says take short rest.
I see what I did wrong now. Last time. Okay.
So yeah, you guys take an hour. The sun, it's about noon right now. You've been traveling for a couple hours and you get engaged with the water weird and, take a second to eat and munch down, enjoy the scenery. It's an all right day today, and it's not too cloudy, not too sunny. Weather's just nice. And enjoying
We
the
head on?
breeze.
Now that we're set and ready to go. On we go.
Alright. So you begin heading northwards. I need a perception check from whoever would like to man the front. Two of you can make a roll if you'd like, or you can give one person advantage.
I'll do one.
I'll give you advantage. And I'll bless you.
Oh, yay!
A guidance.
Ah, yes, I'm sorry. Guidance.
So guidance won't really apply in this. That's like a 1 minute
that's
thing.
fair.
This is over an hour. She's taking a look
That's
at
right,
what's
that's
around
right.
her.
Unless
Never
you're
mind.
constantly just like, God.
Yeah, I mean,
God,
in
God,
theory you
God.
could. It's
But that's.
not the intended.
19.
19. Nice. Alrighty. So, you, as you're going north, winding along the path, you go a little farther from the water. You come back a little, but nothing out of the ordinary. It seems pretty regular. You're starting to see a little bit more rocks. Terrain's getting a little bit more rocky. The grain fields and wispy meadows are kind of falling behind you as you head a little bit farther north. Temperature drops just a little bit, but nothing too major. You do notice that as you're going north, a couple times in this hour and a half period, you're able to see that the water isn't always flowing normally. Sometimes it's flowing backwards, as you've seen before.
So, Turk, don't go look at the backwards water.
What if it's different? What if it's something new?
No.
Alright. I'll jump in if we all jump in.
Okay. No one jump in. We would like to not do that again. Do we see anything, like any other people or?
No, it's a pretty quiet day on the road today. No one really traveling to and from. You as you come back towards the water after going around a hill that the path is carved around it, you missed a boat that was going the other way. Like when you came around it, they're in the distance. Mm-hmm. They've been floating down the river.
Do we see them have any interaction with the water weirds?
Not at the moment, no. Not like from a distance, no.
So that boat is going the opposite direction we're trying to get.
Correct. Yeah, it's heading southward.
Guess I like that boat. It's kind of cool. Give some mysteries, adventures. Should we go chase
They're
it?
going the wrong way.
Yeah, but Gross clearly doesn't care how long it takes us to get there.
I think he
He
does
sat there and
care.
watched us do the water weird.
I think he does care.
I think the ball's in our court, so to speak.
You can do whatever you want.
We will not
After
follow
tomorrow.
I kind of want to go with that boat, though.
you. I will not be following
You know, I'm looking
Yeah.
for a boat.
If you could
This
go.
might be the one.
Go
I
ahead.
think
It's
it's
not.
not.
You're looking
Make
for a
a
boat?
perception check.
Alright.
Stop using my dice.
I forgot. I don't want to get up to make Mo mad. I forgot my dice.
That's great, 'cause the dice are here.
Oh, okay. You're right. That's not my dice. I'm just kidding.
It's an 8.
Oh, that was a 9. 9 plus.
No, you were in.
No, is this one?
Oh.
What the heck is my perception? Not 10.
You can see as it's going by. It's a boat, but it's not like a ship. You know, it's like
Whoa.
I mean, this
A
is
small
only like a
fishing
20-foot
boat.
ride.
yeah, it's
20-foot
like a
wide
20-foot wide river at the smallest.
Or at the largest or smallest?
At the smallest. It's not like a stream, but it's not like the Colorado River or the Mississippi, right? It's
Yeah. Well, you
so it's not a big boat.
All right. Well, you got to start somewhere. So.
Well, we're headed to Mystral, which is a port town on the lake. So that's probably a better bet for you for a large boat to go wherever you're headed.
Tell you what. You roll a perception check on that boat, and you tell me if there's truly nothing
Go
we're
ahead.
seeing, then I'll leave it be.
That's a 4. There's really nothing to be seen.
You've seen fishing boats before. That's a fishing boat.
Oh, and now I roll.
And it's at this point it is like
Yeah.
200, 300 feet away from you guys, just going down the river. They haven't even seen you. They're just going.
I
Alright.
think if you try to hijack the boat, your new friend might get involved.
Who said hijack? I'm just trying to have a conversation with the person.
That's fair. I did make an assumption.
Thank you. Gross.
Yeah.
How do you feel about boats?
Prefer to travel by land.
What do you think of that boat?
Looks like they're heading south with some fish, probably.
What do you think's in that boat?
Fish.
Gross. What do you think is in that boat?
Make an insight check.
$14.
Plus, just 14.
Yeah, it's 14. No, 10 plus 4. 14.
He thinks it's fish.
But what if it's not? I'd like to persuade you that it's not.
So persuasion is like giving someone an idea, right? So
Okay.
you can't just say like, "What if it isn't?" That's not really like persuading them something. You gotta put an idea into his head.
Fine, gross. You were a young boy once, right?
Yeah.
And when you were a young boy, I'm sure, like anyone, you had your fair share of dreams, adventures, the strongest pirates, the richest, swindlers. They had the most beautiful lives because they got to be on top. They were the kings. They lived daring lives, and they had the most wonderful excursions that you could have ever dreamed of. I think this boat is your dream.
I think just because you're short, you think that boat is a lot bigger than it is.
Big things come in small packages. Girls, I challenge you. You make a perception check, and if you truly see nothing, then we will head back.
So he, squints. It's 400 or 500 feet away at this point. Like he's rolling at. You know what? He's gonna roll at disadvantage because it's far away. Oh, you son of a bitch. So he looks. He has a +0 in perception. Not the most wise man. Looks like a boat.
Turk,
He just starts walking up the path.
Turk, if we get to Mystral, we can find my father who has our owl. And I can reach out to my brother, who apparently, thanks Tally, is the captain of a ship now in Breakwater. So if we can find Torin in Breakwater, we have a ship. And a captain for it, and probably his whole crew.
I'll consider it. I follow
I'm just gonna start walking.
Me too.
Alrighty. As you guys are walking northward here.
I'd like
Sorry,
to keep an eye out
shit.
for animals on our way.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a perception check.
I already did. I was at the original one.
Okay.
Do
We'll
I-
keep
should I
going
roll a
with
separate one?
going with the same one then.
Okay, I have 19.
You guys, as you're heading north, you hear.
I'd like to steal this horse.
Oh, so we
I'm
get
genuine.
we get to steal your vessel
And-
transportation.
Yes.
And the astute among you notice this sound is coming from behind you guys. It's some fast-moving horses coming northward.
Absolutely.
And they, you move to the side expecting that they will go past you. They're riding fast, but they slow down and pull up next to you guys.
Steal the horse.
You recognize their attire very well. The horses are adorned in nice armor and with the logo of House Chalice. The three soldiers
Like to
dismount.
run away.
They dismount their horses and step towards you.
Ruh-roh.
I'm going to get myself in between them and say, hello, sirs. How can I help you?
We're here to collect the runaway.
I have been assigned to protect her.
I don't
So
see
she's
a
no
runaway.
longer a runaway.
Do you see a runaway? Ooh, can I do mirror image?
I'm gonna cast mirror image.
Oh, wait a minute. What do they want?
We're trying to take you.
So
She's she's in good hands with me.
you all
I'm
recognize,
I'm
except for
doing
maybe
fine.
you, who you all recognize the two guards. They're well adorned. You've seen them before. They're the two that kicked in the door to Tally's tavern. Under the day you all met, working, looking for a large blue dragonborn. The other one is unfamiliar to the rest of you, but you would recognize as the personal bodyguard to to Lord and Lady Chalice. I had his name written down. Oh no, what was his name? It's not Steve.
Leonard.
I've written it somewhere.
Leonard. Yeah.
It's not Steve.
Leonard.
That would be funny.
It's Stu Leonard.
Oh my gosh, I had completely forgotten.
I remember Stu Hunter.
Connecticut jokes.
Leonard it is. He just goes by Leonard for the moment. But he's essentially the captain of the guard that watches over the private mercenary group hired to defend your family's home. And so you know that him being outside of the house is a big thing. The two guys, probably having spent 4 days looking for you after they lost you, they're very concerned. They sent a message back home, and he probably met up with them and is out on the lookout. So you step in between them and confront them, and Leonard steps forth, and he's tall. He's a human, but he's tall. He's about 6'4", heavy plate armor, really fancy. Got the crest of the chalice in gold on the center of his breastplate. Immaculate sword and armor. Either he doesn't get hit a lot, or he isn't in a lot of fights. You can't really tell.
I'll step forward and say, I'm doing quite well, and like you've met my friend, she's been protecting me this whole time, so I'm spiffy, sir.
Lady Penelope, you know what your parents say. We have to take you home.
I promise you, she's in very good hands. I've been trained by the master tactician of the army. I promise you, I will take good care of her.
As much as I'd like to agree with you, I don't really get to take no as an answer. Her parents are very worried. Her excursion was supposed to end several days ago. She was supposed to be back home in King's Crest, and
What if I take one of your guards with our party?
We're headed in that general direction anyway, so why don't we all go together?
he looks across your group, sees a tinkerer,
I hide Turk behind me.
a smithy, a surfer, and a ranger, and he says,
And the second
and
head
the
of the
small
alliance.
Yeah, and the second head of the alliance, who at the moment is
Fed up with
not
alliances.
saying a word. He looks at all of you and says, "We'll be taking her with us."
No, but
Then
since
you
she
take
has
the rest
a
of us
job,
also.
and
I'm getting
if she were
paid
to
for
leave
this.
now, then
I'm an adult.
it would horribly
Am I an adult?
inconvenience
I don't know.
everyone else.
What's your age?
What's the adult age?
You're considered
Okay.
an adult, but they're very protective.
She's a consenting adult, sir.
What if I wrote back to my parents? Would that be enough?
Do you think you could convince them to let you go free?
Oh,
With a group
certainly.
We
They
have been
didn't
Short
know.
entrusted,
people.
sir. We are in a position where we have been entrusted with the care of the second head of the alliance.
You see Garose just.
Hey,
He's like, don't
no-
drag me into your personal shit.
well, you got us here. Gross.
Like he's not. He didn't say that. He's just like trying to remain anonymous in this.
We are not just some
I
group.
shake your,
off
I
the
shake your
streets.
coat and I say, Pete,
We
I
kind
think
of
if we're being
are just
honest, I think you're
We
being
are not-
honest. I think you're stronger than all of them combined. What the fuck are they gonna do?
Turk.
What are they going to do?
We are not.
What
I'm just gonna
are
push
they
him further
going
behind
to
me.
do?
He's so shiny, it would be kind of fun to make a dent on his armor.
I'm not gonna say
really
anything.
Can I hear this?
Yeah, no, they can
Fine, yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
hear
so-
this.
Look, I'm not
Sir.
saying.
He,
Sir.
What the
and
fuck are
is
they
there-
gonna do? There's
you
5 of
join
us.
in?
And
So
you're stronger
he
than all of them.
recognizes what you're saying, and he looks over and he Garose reluctantly like pulls back his hood and it's like they recognize him instantly. They've definitely interacted with at least his guard, if not him personally. Garose has eaten dinner at her family's house. Like they've met the man before. And Garose turns to him. He says, At the moment, she is in my employ. I have paid this group to escort me safely back to Mystral.
What's this so hard? Of course we're a group. Several people.
Once they arrive there, or once I arrive there, unharmed with them, what they do or what you do with them is up to you. But at the moment, none of them are leaving my sight.
Yeah.
Thanks, girls.
Do I have a tongue? Can I stick my tongue out?
You do. It's like, it's not forked, but it's like lizard tongue.
Eh.
You should roll for intimidation.
Has he got? Was he on a horse or is
They
he now on
dismounted.
down up? Okay. At the very least, sir, we are all headed in the same direction. It makes sense for us to travel as a larger group. Can we at least accompany you into the town of Mystral, and we'll maybe in that time we'll be able to prove to you that we are not going to let Lady Penelope come to any harm.
Yeah.
Maybe we
take
could,
care
we
of
could come
myself.
along and
He-
escort you. Or
He's
kill her.
he's looking a little indecisive. Make a perception or persuasion roll.
Natural 20.
Natural
Plus
20.
3, so
Plus
23.
23. Alrighty.
Sorry. Oh no, that's my other. That's the one below it. Plus 0, so natural 20. Sorry.
Okay. He lifts the part of his helmet so that he can look at you, and he's nervous. You kind of get the idea he doesn't want to incur the wrath of her parents by not bringing her back immediately. He would.
Sorry.
He's nervous because he does not want himself to get in trouble himself.
So is Mo.
So I'm sorry, I'm thinking what he would do. He grabs one of his seconds, and
Wait, how many are there total?
there's 3 total.
Oh, 3.
He whispers something to him and turns back to you, and the guy starts fishing through his pack, and produces a little vial with a little red liquid in it. It's bubbling slightly, and like he holds it out, and the captain of the guard says, "We'll be waiting you in Mystral. We can get there tonight. I need to get word to her parents as soon as possible. I was hoping to get there this evening with her, but we will wait you there. Arrival tomorrow by dusk."
If you can find Lucian Brightwood when you get there, he should have an owl. His name is Blythe. Tell him that Mika sent you, and you can borrow Blythe to send a message to Penelope's parents overnight.
I appreciate the offer, but we have a method of communicating with her. I just need to reach to Mystral first.
Understood?
What's this potion?
Well, it's for you. He
Oh.
reaches over, he
Okay.
hands it to you. It's a small potion of healing. So you have a potion of healing to add to your inventory.
Thank you,
That is
sir.
a D4 plus 2, I believe, for healing.
No.
It's a potion. Wow, computer. Yeah. And so
What was it? A D?
I know, just has no idea
it's
what's going on.
2d4 plus 2.
2D.
I'm just waiting for an explosion.
It's just a
Wow.
All the horses just.
Can I do like a little bow? Something.
And you know, these men have a reverence for you. You belong to this very well established and well off family.
Is there like a military salute that I would know that I could just say
Um,
thank you and show a respectful?
Not really. The military, they haven't had like a marching military in
Got
a
it.
long time. There's
Would I know from guard to other soldier?
they're
type
private
that-
guards, so
oh,
they're not
okay.
military trained.
Got it. Cool. Psych. Never mind.
Yeah.
Thank you, sirs, for trusting us. I'll meet you there. Is there
And
a place where you are?
He grabs your shoulder as he goes to walk back to his to the horse, and it's like, do not fuck this up. For all of, like, he's being incredibly sincere, like, for all of our necks.
Understood.
I will. Thank you, sir. See you tomorrow.
And he, like, his friend, like,
Where are
helps
you
him up
staying?
onto his horse.
Where should we meet?
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
We'll find her.
Oh.
All right. That's
And
I made the effort to ask.
Can we have a horse though?
And they gallop off.
Can I steal one? Just
You want to
kidding.
try and
I
steal
already,
one of the
I
horses?
already.
They're still just standing there.
They won't know if you steal the horse.
Yeah, we're all heading the same direction, but if I just take your horse.
If I was Yen, I would try.
Alrighty.
I am not though. Anyhow,
So
onward we go.
they gallop off into the distance.
What are
Is that
they?
the horse?
Little guys. No,
Oh,
that's
he's
the,
scary.
That's the guy. Yeah.
Were you hoping we would try and fight them?
That would be
No,
cute.
but I was prepared for it.
I
Never
I
know.
was thinking about sleeping them.
I was
think
ready
it would have been too
to
much.
mirror image and just run into the forest.
What was
Which
it
one's
gonna
real?
do?
Alrighty. So, as they ride off into the distance, continue on your way. You know, goes into the second half of your journey for the day. I'd like a perception check from somebody.
Am I still watching? Who else is?
Go for it.
I will give you advantage again if it's still two of us.
Of course.
12.
12. Pretty quiet rest of the day. Hmm? Do you see any animals? There's a bird flying about, I don't know, like circling about 35 feet off the road or so.
Big bird, little bird,
Just a little
pretty
crow.
bird.
Just in circles.
Around anything
Just in general.
in particular, or just flying?
Like when you, as you keep heading north, you get a little vantage on it. There's like a bush there, probably has its nest or something in it. But
I want to see.
you want to go see? All right, make an investigation check.
10.
10. It's a bush. A lot of the leaves have fallen off, but there's a little nest at the top with some little chirping baby crows.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, they chirp louder. The bird starts dive bombing you, trying to get you to leave it alone, leave its nest alone.
Do you have anything
I
I can
relate.
give to them? I don't think I have anything yummy for them. Oh, I have some of the meat from the wolves. I'm gonna throw some of that at them and then leave them.
Okay.
Full of legs.
You like drop it in the nest or just like throw it at them.
Up above. I don't know how high the nest is. Like
it's,
a bush.
It's like a bush.
Like
It's-
the one that's over there where the birds live in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put some like near the top of the bush and then leave them be.
All right. You continue on your way.
Do I make friends with the bird?
It's a crow. It's just hanging out.
You
It's
attract
protecting
wolves.
its babies. You went from hostile to neutral.
I guess for some more meat.
So yeah, that
Okay, that's all I
it
have
starts
for
to
today.
get a little bit closer to nightfall. You can still go a little bit longer if you'd like. Risk going into like it's right now it's still considered bright light. Another hour or two considered to be like dim, dark after that point. You can travel longer if you want into the darkness. It's up to you
Do we
guys.
know how far away from the city we are? We would not make it by tonight.
So you gather, like Ingarose has made this journey before as well as a couple of you. You pass a sign that like kind of marks like, hey, there's about 20 miles or so left to Mystral. So at this point you've traveled about 45 miles from Split River. About
Is there a
2/3 of the way
time
there.
that we needed to return Penelope by?
Dusk.
Dusk. Okay.
Maybe we just go like half an hour more.
So at this point, you guys
Until
have
we
been going
find
from sunup to
sort of-
sundown, so it's 12 hours of travel. If you want to go a little bit farther, I will need a Constitution saving throw from everybody.
Is
So
there
after this
anywhere,
point,
is there
you-
anywhere near where we are at the moment to camp safely?
There's no like
Wow.
light
That's
sources
the
like
base
you
stuff.
camped at the night before. Like there was
Means,
a
like,
dugout
straight
with
in.
with
Yeah.
the bridge. Yeah. So
Like
Otherwise
if
we're
we're
gonna
able to
collapse.
keep going.
Yeah, because otherwise
Yeah.
we're gonna collapse.
essentially, yeah.
Down a little
Essentially, you can gain levels of.
Yeah, let's keep going till
If
we find some. Unless anyone has any objections.
Oh, no.
So-
To
So that's
till
a
we find
four.
somewhere
Say, look, he's
safe
talking.
and
4
sort of
plus.
enclosed.
No, a 3 plus a 1.
Oh shit,
Oh.
3.
Till we find somewhere enclosed-ish. Oh
Okay.
shit.
We're not doing great.
We're all pooped.
22.
22,
He's gonna keep
Can you
going.
carry us all?
9.
9,
Because I'm a
That's
dwarf.
3. So you go another hour or so.
Oh.
Oh,
You make
wow.
another like 2-3 miles on your journey, which will help you tomorrow. Those of you who failed your Constitution saving throw, you are given 1 point of exhaustion.
What constitutes a fail?
So anything
Less
below a
than
10.
10.
No.
For your first, like one of the day, it's anything below a 10, and it goes up
What
by
is-
2 every hour.
What
after
is
that.
like an exhaustion point?
So exhaustion is it's a really weird little way.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's a weird way of marking like your character is not necessarily like burnt out, but like they're pushing through the pain. They're getting tired. They're out of shape ish, and there's 6 different levels.
Yeah. So they.
Every
I
point
have
of
the effects
every
here.
point of exhaustion that you gain, the effects get worse. The first one, you start gaining disadvantage on all skill checks, which is it's not great to have.
And it goes away if you rest.
It goes away after a
Oh,
long
thanks.
rest.
Long rest.
There's I
And
think
just playing
monks
that.
can erase a point of exhaustion after a short rest, but only monks can do that. So yeah, those of you who have that. So you have disadvantage on skill checks if you failed that that Constitution saving throw.
Provided, so you lose it after a long rest, provided that you've also ingested food and drink. That's interesting.
Okay, so we walked another hour.
Yeah,
Level 6
and then
and you die.
you do a perception check from anyone who'd like to.
Probably not me.
Let's do everybody. So the 4 of you with disadvantage, penalty, or not penalty, Fiametto normally.
Jeez.
It's gonna be a 3.
5.
5.
1.
1. Okay.
Do I need to do disadvantage?
18. That's great. So you at this point, Garose is also not doing great after that failed Constitution saving throw, and Fiametta is keeping her eyes scanning the horizon for any place that you guys can maybe bed down. At this point, it's like we were hoping to come across something. Nothing really happened, but as you're going, you see there's a little like an overhang, a cliffside overhang on this side of the water. Like people have probably camped there before. There might be a rung for like stones to do a campfire, but if you'd like to, you can pull into that to stop for the night, or you could keep going if you'd like.
Yeah, we should
that sounds
probably.
like a good spot.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there anything of interest or danger around?
Make a perception check at disadvantage. You know, make it roll again, just flat, straight roll. I'm assuming someone will give you advantage.
9.
9. Better than 4 though. There's nothing in here. There's like a broken wagon wheel, and like the circle of stones that I mentioned. But it's a pretty like bare bones, like I guess we have to camp here kind of spot.
Do we see any notable scarecrows?
Any scarecrows? You do not see any scarecrows. You can like scan the horizon, see as the like where that meets the sky. You're like, is there anything? Is there anything? You don't see anything.
Alright, I'm gonna curl up and go to bed, guys.
Alright. Who's taking the first watch?
I can take first watch.
Okay.
Maybe since, you guys will still have disadvantage when,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
sit with
doesn't
you.
matter.
May as well.
Alright. For the first watch of the evening, I'd like you to make a perception check. You cannot give advantage, unfortunately, because you have disadvantage. So if you were to add to hers, it would just straight
Do you
roll
want
it.
to roll them separately, or do you want to?
Let's roll separately then, since because the advantage won't work.
3.
You had to pay for that.
Rolling a lot of threes tonight.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Yeah.
This is like the 4th 2 that I've rolled tonight. I might need
Give it a
to
spin.
fire these dice,
15.
15.
or it really understands the situation.
Your watch goes by uninterrupted. It's quiet night.
Croissant.
No sounds, no crickets, no bugs. Dead
Oh,
silence.
so cute.
Wait, enemies or friends? I don't know.
He wants to keep an eye on me, so I don't do anything.
Who will take the second watch?
I can do the second one.
Second one? And Rose will join you as well.
Oh,
And of course, if you guys want to have like any conversations during that time, feel free to have them now.
I
Like,
think I was too tired.
too tired. That's fair.
Struggling to keep her eyes open.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
What do I do for disadvantage?
Roll twice and take the lower number.
Okay, 10 or 16. 10. Wait, perception?
Yep.
Plus 1. 11.
11. So, as you and Garose are sitting there, both wiped from the day, you know, he's just like leaning up against his sword in the dirt. You hear something shift in the grass across the street.
Please be a Pokemon.
Please be a Pokemon.
That was gross.
No Pokemon.
Thank you.
Garose stands and stretches. This is the first noise that you have heard, and you heard from them. Not even bugs. Like, it's just a little bit of the rippling water, and that's about it.
Thank you.
So the first sound you hear is more jarring than usually. You know, you hear something rustling in the bush nearby. You're like, oh, it's like a rat.
Yeah.
This is the first sound you've heard all night.
Okay.
Do you want to get up and investigate, or do
How
you just
far
want
is
to
it?
wait? So it's on the other side. So if you're on this side of the road, it's on the opposite side of the road in the grass.
I'm gonna wait here.
Okay. Rose is gonna stand.
Can I retrospectively put up my alarm? Shit. At the end of my watch, can I put it up?
If you want to put it up at the end of your watch, you
Can
can.
I have done that, please?
Yeah. Where are you gonna set it up? At the end of the cave?
So, yeah, or
Okay.
like in an arc, as much as I can
Okay.
in front of the cave.
I'll say it won't go all the way across the road. But
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but like, if anyone even tries to come in our general area.
so Garose he'll stand and, you know, stretch and, you know, pick his sword up, do a little back, a little side, you know.
He's just
some of
holding
that.
his sword like this?
Well, like in its scabbard.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
And as he gets out into the street,
Oh, he's
he's
gonna go
like-
look at it?
he's just like getting a little closer.
Uh-oh.
I advise you not to do that.
He turns around and then he's gone.
Whoa! Maybe he's gone. What did I see?
What are you doing?
Did I see anything?
You don't see anything. He just was there and now he is not.
Okay, I'm gonna let out a dragon
Did-
screech so everyone wakes up.
Did I get anything?
Um,
If he was still within my space.
you know what? He went about halfway across the road. Do you think you're how what's the range in your alarm
It's
spell?
20 feet.
20 feet.
So
I would say he would have known to stay within it. So you did. Your bing went off. Or
so
whatever your
I'm
alarm
wide
says.
awake.
Yep.
I screech,
you screech?
so hopefully you all wake.
Okay.
Alright.
Holy shit.
And that is followed by Garose about 5-10 feet outside of this ring, kind of where you guys can like see.
We could see him again?
Alright.
He's just outside of your visual range.
Oh, I thought he got
God.
taken away.
He did, but
But
like
he's back?
no, he's just outside of your visual range. You could hear him.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Alright.
But so,
Go.
I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Did we get a short rest at all?
You do not.
Isn't short rest like an hour?
I mean, you're not gonna benefit from anything for a short
You don't
rest.
get spell
Unless you wanted to burn some hit points.
hit dice.
Come
Yeah.
on, baby. Papa needs to move.
Alrighty.
Actually, we go slow.
Alright.
Oh no, fast.
Does,
fast. Papa wants to be
Does
fast.
initiative count as a check?
No, it does not.
Fuck yeah.
12.
Oh, 21. Fuck yeah.
Hold on.
Sorry. I got excited.
Alrighty. So
Oh,
here we
is it
have.
plus 10?
Yeah, for initiative.
13.
Yeah, it's your dexterity modifier. I'm gonna move this a little towards you, Erica.
Okay.
Alrighty. So I need 25 to 20.
21.
21.
Do you need me to
Alrighty.
roll for growth?
21.
No, I already rolled for Garou.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I rolled for the enemy. I rolled Mystral for grows. Okay. That's okay. Alrighty. Anyone else? 21 to 25 to 20. No. So Mika will go first.
And where are we?
So you guys are underneath the cliffside here. It goes back about 10
So we were
10
probably
feet
back here
Yep.
sleeping, yeah.
Okay.
My little buddy. Does he gain anything? I don't think he gains anything on a rest. Can I have like?
Hold on.
Hang on.
Let
Sorry,
me
sorry,
get
sorry,
initiative
sorry.
settled
Yeah,
first.
continue. Sorry.
Between 20 and 15.
19.
19?
15.
15?
19.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, hold on.
That's
Hold on.
so
I got
low.
Arno and Fiametta.
What's your dex?
15.
Okay, you go for me.
No, number 2. Arno and Fiametta. 18?
15.
15. And then you
13.
13. Okay. Turk
Close.
goes here. This is here. Penelope is 13. And Breeze goes right after Mika. Can you see this all right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So let's. Everybody gets placed on the board.
Oh.
The Turk is
Am I-
back there as well.
And Breeze can share my space, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's with me.
So right now you have a visual range, like, because it is dark. If you have dark vision, you can see up. Most likely, it's up to 60 feet in just black and white is usually what it is. So but back in the cave, you can't see anything. So you would have to step out to
I have a
to
light
make.
spell, but it's
Okay.
not my turn for a while.
As if it were light and darkness as if it were dim. Yeah, so it's as if it's
Yeah,
dim
so you
light.
can see dim light.
Only shades of gray.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's your
Okay.
turn. And
Where did it go
the
this
scream
way?
came
This
from northward.
Okay.
Oh well, northeastward.
This
that
direction.
direction.
Well, I'm just gonna poke my head out of the this way.
Okay.
So it's 10 feet.
And then make a perception check for me at disadvantage. Nothing.
That is busted.
At where you see right now, you don't see him.
Well,
Ooh.
oh.
Sorry about that.
Well, I guess I will move further this way.
Okay.
Another 10, 15 feet and see if I can see anything.
Okay. I will say you can
I can-
you can make
I
another
can roll once.
you can make a perception check, but you will
Yeah,
sacrifice any actions by making a second one. Usually, a perception check is a full action
Yeah.
Oh.
in combat.
Well, okay. Cool. Okay, then I'm gonna move this I'll hang out here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy and just try and like whip up some wind and see if I can like hear it hit anything or
Okay.
find any resistance to it
Okay. Yeah.
or spook anything that's
Yeah, you feel something off to your right.
so this way?
Yep. Or off to your left, sorry.
Not this way. Ish.
Left. Your
This is
your
my left.
character's left.
So this way.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't see where you pointed the first time. I thought you pointed in front of you. And something in front of you as well. About we can't tell how far, but you can kind of tell there's something there.
Okay.
But you can't see anything just yet.
Is this mountain? Is this mountain?
It is not. No.
Okay.
All right.
Breeze is gonna come up with me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask him. Is thaumaturgy? Thaumaturgy is probably an action.
It is. Yeah.
What can he do? I forget what he can do. It's only a reaction. Can I? Is he able to like, what? Fire?
Fire. Not in a damaging way.
No, just to try and get light.
Yeah. Sure.
What?
You know, he's right next to you?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
this direction.
So
Can
It's-
I like,
it's not
try
a
and maybe
huge-
light the brush on fire?
the like grass is like is in between here. It's like small grass, like a foot high maybe.
It's not gonna do that. Yeah,
But
then
yeah,
this
you're just
way
gonna
and
spit
try
up. Yeah, and with that quick burst of flame, you see off to your right,
Oh, right there.
right there,
Whoa, that's the scarecrow.
and you see Grows here in front of you, and this guy, he's like right here. He's a little far off, but
It is scary.
Whoa.
there's your scarecrows.
Is it like the light goes
You
away,
didn't see
right?
them.
The light goes away.
The light is gone, and so that's what Abby sees, or Mika sees, and then
Does she tell us about it?
Yep. Ah, there's someone right next to me.
and that'll end your turn.
I don't think I can do anything else. Well, I had one more step of movement, so maybe I'll pop back a step.
Okay.
And my little buddy's gonna hang in front of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna move him there. It was for effect, but I'll leave him out here. And so Grows is engaged with one of them right now.
Can you see in the dark?
Happily married. What? Can Grows see in the dark? He cannot. He
buddy.
has no sight.
Nope.
Oh, buddy. Okay.
Alrighty.
Can I see him from this close?
You like know where he is, but you can only see like an outline at this point.
Okay.
Or well,
'Cause it's
yeah,
darkness,
you can
it's
yeah
in
you
dim
can see.
light,
I'm
so
just
I can
trying to
see
like
his shapes.
because your perception roll was shit. I'm just trying to.
Well, yeah, but I still have dark vision.
I'm gonna mark off his.
Okay.
Alrighty. Next is the creature's turn. The one that is right here is going to step up here and then here. It's gonna move behind Breeze. It does see a fucking dragon, so it's going to make an attack against him.
That's the dragon.
Yeah, it's gonna do 2 attacks against Breeze, and without a command, he takes the dodge action, right? So it has disadvantage.
I had commanded him to Spitfire.
Okay.
So
yep.
he
Just a
is-
regular one.
Yep.
Regular strikes. That's a 9 and a 23. Or, sorry, 22. It hits. Okay. So he takes 6 damage.
Febreze.
Free Breeze. And that will
What
end
sound
its
does
turn.
Febreze make when he gets hit?
So yeah, you see this creature come up and just first one skids above its head as
God.
it ducks, and second one, boom, catches him on the side. A little bit of
Goddamn.
as it comes out, and that will that will end its turn. That brings us to Fiametta and Arno moving simultaneously. Do either of you have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes.
Both do. Okay,
Ooh.
just making sure.
Your dex is higher if you want to go first.
When it's players, make it. You guys can move at the same time. It leaves some room for combos and stuff like that. But when it's an enemy and a player, it'll be whoever has the highest dex.
Am I allowed to ask you if you're going to hit something?
Oh, I'm gonna punch. Yeah.
Can I go first?
Absolutely.
All right. Can I ask how do you know what your armor class is if your armor is off?
It's whatever your armor class is.
Mm-hmm.
Mine, or rather, it's like your base armor class, which is, it's 10 plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
There's like if you're a barbarian or something, it's different. And then your armor would add more.
Okay. Gotcha. Because my AC is lower because I wouldn't have my armor on right now.
You have doffed it.
Yes.
Love that word. Doff and don. So stupid.
So when the scarecrows were lit up, it was temporary, so we might
Hold on,
not be able to see
you
them
have
now?
dark vision. That was like kind of like your okay, there they are. Now I can see them kind of moment. Like
But they were all inside. I'm the only one outside right now, though.
That's
well, you guys
But
would
I-
have to come forward to see them. You're kind of back in the cave.
true. All right. So I've got 25, so I can maybe like get a little closer.
The cave ends right here, so you'd have to come out.
Okay, gotcha.
One,
so
probably
I need to
one
like,
more to
Like
Right-
out
right
this
here,
way?
yeah. I didn't.
Oh, gotcha,
I didn't
gotcha.
draw it.
Like
very well.
this way.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're like right up next door, but oh, he's right here.
That's not great.
You could schmack him.
Schmack.
That's true. Well,
Give him a good old
Instead of-
schmack.
Or we could do a little combo.
because I was gonna sacred flame him because that will give you. That gives the next attack roll gets advantage.
Mhm.
Well, I'll do that. So I will try to guiding bolt. Will it be a disadvantage since he's right in front of me? Is that
Magical ranged attacks don't suffer disadvantage.
okay? So I would roll to attack.
Is there still a
Oh,
lack of
no.
opportunity on spells in melee?
All right. That's fine.
Attack of opportunity is someone that leaves your range.
Yeah.
You have to. Oh, I see what you mean.
There were actions when you were in like melee range. You would
Mm,
provoke attack.
gotcha. Yeah, there are no provoking attacks.
Could you theoretically? Sorry, continue. Finish your turn, and then I'll ask my question.
Does 11 hit?
It does. 11 is its armored class. It is a scarecrow.
So it takes 4d6.
46?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that? Yeah.
I know.
46?
I'm messing with you. 4t6 is what I said.
46?
Gotcha. I'm stealing your d6s.
And Abby, your question while she was. Abby, your question.
Could you take an attack of opportunity with the Shadow Blade?
Yeah.
Just
11 damage, and then the next attack roll made against the target has
Advantage.
yes.
Alright,
Sweet.
11 damage.
Do I have enough movement to like? Oh no, that would
No,
that
no,
would get
I'd
that would get me an
have to
opportunity
attack.
attack.
Only if you move away, like out of its range.
so you can move around it.
You can move around.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
were
You can move to, yeah, that space there.
Yeah.
It's in the space right here. So if you wanted to stay within its range, you can stay.
Gotcha.
It's a little hard. The little things take up space.
sorry.
No, you're good.
My little
not
dude
your
is
fault.
over here too.
Alrighty. That ends. Well, it's your turn as well.
Yeah.
So
All right. So we'll do 5, 10, 15, 20.
Mhm.
He's surrounded on all sides.
Indeed, he is.
Does that give
It gives him advantage.
advantage?
Um,
It
Should
would be
she
then
have had
double
advantage?
No, because she was standing in between.
Or so to be directly across?
Yes, it
I
has to be
see.
directly across.
I
So
see.
she was on the diagonal.
I see.
all right. I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Arcane Weapon
Okay.
on the fist.
Mm-hmm.
It gets fire damage.
Alright.
And then we attack with said fist.
Yes.
That is a 6 plus a 7. So
That will hit.
And then, let's see. Where's my NR? That's, it's 1d8. That's 2 plus a 5. So that's 7 plus another d6 of fire, which is 3. So 10.
10. How much you said was fire? Curiosity.
3 of it was fire.
3 of it was fire. Alright. So it's made of wood. So it takes double damage from fire. You all, like those of you who can see it, it shrieks as it takes the fire damage. The punch. It does not. It does not. Repeat your damage for me. My apologies.
It would be 7 regular,
Okay.
6 fire.
Okay. Alrighty. 6 fire. Was that before or after? It was double?
After.
After it was double.
It was 3 base.
Alrighty. It's looking hurt, but it's it's a construct, so it's a little harder for you to. It's not a living thing, so it's a little hard for you to tell how sturdy it's looking. That ends your turn.
Yep.
Alrighty. That brings us to Garose, and then that brings us to Turk.
No, he's not doing anything. Alright, I'll move out.
What?
I can exit the cliffs at any spot, right? It's just the
Yeah,
overhang is
it
not
ends. It ends right here and like right over here, so you're good.
Okay, just to make sure. And what was the range? If I don't have dark vision, what's my
If you
vision?
don't have dark vision,
How far can
you
I
are blind.
I'm totally blind.
You cannot see anything outside of your 5x5.
Is the scarecrow on fire?
It did not catch fire.
Damn.
It took fire damage, but it's like smoldering, so he might be able to like, oh, what the fuck is that? But
What is that?
I was hopeful.
So if I wanted to see him, I'd have to be up against him.
you would have to be like right in front of him, and you'd still be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Like you can see your own hands, but like outside of that, it's dark.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if you've ever been in the forest at night
Yeah.
with no moon,
Okay. I
it's
got
kind of like that. That's how D&D rolls it.
Do you have dark vision?
No, I have light.
You have light though. You have something to be able to attack these guys. Okay.
If
Then
I won't attack them, it'll just make a light.
Okay. Well, whatever you do next, I feel like I'm only able to assist like this. I'm just gonna step up to Penelope, and I'm just gonna give her bardic inspiration. If I can't see anything, I'm just be like, I can't see shit. You got a plan?
Oh no! What does that do again?
So you get an additional D6 on any like attack or like
Oh.
check or anything
Yeah,
you do.
on one
Okay.
before the outcome has been determined.
Yeah, so you can roll and then decide if you want to use it.
And Turk, will that end your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty, that brings us to Penelope.
Okay.
You rolled.
Do
Wait,
I
you
have
rolled a
to-
11 for advantage, or at
For initiative,
initiative
13.
13. Yeah, you're good.
Do I do the cantrip before the first level?
So
Is that allowed?
we had a like
forgot.
we've been working on this a little bit because it's a pain in the butt. You can cast a first level spell as a bonus action, as long as your cantrip is cast is a time of one action.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
And then each square is 5 feet, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna run blindly. Where are they? What? That guy is far. 1, 2, 3. So would he be considered 25 feet?
So yeah, you can move diagonally.
What if I go there? Is he considered?
Oh yeah, he's within range, but you can't see him.
But if I cast a light, would I be able to see him?
Yeah.
The range is only 20.
Oh, then he'd be like right at. You could probably like see him very faintly.
Okay, I'm just gonna get in the middle of this mayhem right here.
Okay.
So then, and I'll cast light, which is my cantrip,
Okay.
for 1 hour.
Sounds good.
Um,
And you have to touch an object. So what do you touch? Or
Can I touch the floor?
you can
It
touch.
says
the-
it makes a sphere.
Oh, it's a sphere. I thought it.
20-foot
Okay,
sphere.
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I thought it was a different one. That's
I
my.
don't know. It does say touch something.
Yeah.
Oh, touch the ground.
Okay. The spot underneath you is lit up.
Okay.
Yeah. For reference for bonus actions, a spell cast with a bonus action is swift. You must use a bonus action on your turn to cast the spell, provided that you haven't already taken a bonus action. Duh. You can't cast another spell during the same turn, except for a cantrip with a bonus casting time of 1 action.
Okay, so then can I do magic missile, which has a 1 action
Yeah.
time?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Which is the D.
I love
D4.
magic missile because it just hits, which is so funny.
Am I able to use the inspiration thing, or?
So it doesn't hit. It's not on damage. It's only
Okay.
like on spell or on skill checks or on like saving throws.
Okay, this first one's gonna be to the
Give me
the
an
one I
attack.
caught on
Did
fire.
you say attack
Okay.
roll too? Or give me attack roll.
Yeah, attack rolls as well.
3 plus 1 is 4,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do 2 on the other guy.
Okay. Sounds good.
4 plus 1 is 5,
4 plus 1 is 5.
and 2 plus 1 is 3.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
And then that'll end my turn.
That'll end your turn. That brings us to the creature that you were just bopping a little bit. It is going to pick one creature within 30 feet of it, which is going to be the one that just, tried to, ooh, my goodness, hit it. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom saving. Do I need to like subtract
disadvantage.
anything
Because
because
you're at
I'm tired?
disadvantage,
It is not a disadvantage. Only skill checks are a disadvantage.
Oh, I thought.
due to,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Can I use his weird thing?
You can
After, just roll first.
roll first
Roll
and then
this.
decide. But before I tell you the result,
6 and it's
yeah.
wisdom.
wisdom save. So it's the ones right at the top.
Seven.
That
You-
should
you
be
might as well
Probably
use-
want to use it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Use
7.
it.
So roll a d6 and then add it to that total.
11. 10.
10.
10. That is a fail.
No.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
So let's see here. I should have grabbed this out before I looked. You are. Oh my goodness, where is it?
I'm saying.
Magic effect. Hex.
There it is.
Vanish.
Paralyzed.
Oh no.
So you are considered paralyzed.
I'm stumbling around. Are we
Paralyzed
winning?
is an effect. So you can't move or speak.
Uh,
You automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage.
Oh
And
no.
any attack is a critical hit if the creature is within 5 feet of you.
How do I become not paralyzed?
That's a great question. Mika, it's your turn.
that's a good question.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark
'Kay.
on my buddy over here.
On the one in the middle.
Yeah, the one close to
Okay.
us. I can always move it.
Yeah.
As a bonus action. Bonk. Oh,
Bonk.
I have to hit it first? No, it just happens.
It just
Yeah.
happens.
Should have been C.
Wait, which one just attacked me? This
that
guy?
would be the one off the map.
Does that mean he let go of Garros?
Huh?
Did he
Was
let
Gar-
go
was
of
he holding
Garros?
Garros?
He was not holding Garros, no.
So I.
Maybe
wait,
Garros
this is
As
a
you
bonus
become
action.
paralyzed in fear, you kind of understand. Oh, I wonder if Garros isn't moving because he is also paralyzed.
That's what I'm saying.
But he screamed.
Turk is in the back.
Turk says to no one
"Yo,
in
that's-
particular.
No one is
Facing the
listening to
cliff
you."
wall.
But he screamed though.
Alright.
That's
The light spell comes up and you're just face to face with the cliff wall.
It's too dark even for the light.
Oh wait, where? Oh yeah, I forgot it's light now. All right, so I'm gonna kershmack him
Yeah.
with short sword.
Yes.
I'm not disadvantaged. Oh, am I at it?
You have advantage.
19.
Yes.
19 will hit.
No, 20.
Go.
Not a
20
dirty
will also
20.
hit.
I get it. What is?
So
my-
your
how
light
do I
just
do this?
illuminates
Short
It's a
sword,
20 foot
2d6.
around her.
around
so
you.
you're like in the you're kind of on the
So
outskirts.
this-
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
This
The
is
four squares is pretty good.
Five,
the 20-foot
6,
radius.
7,
Yeah,
8,
it's a sphere.
9. He takes 9 damage.
9 damage it is.
That is pretty good.
Man, I can't do math today.
Um,
And that is the end of your turn, unless you want to move.
hang on.
Sorry.
No, because I can still talk to my little buddy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not
Well,
my
yeah.
turn, but
So this
is
your light spell. It goes this wide, so it like gets Garros the edge of this
oh,
guy.
wait. Sorry. As a reaction, my little guy is gonna do an
In charge
infused
too?
strike.
Okay.
He's gonna use a reaction, and he adds a d6 of fire damage to my attack, which is 2 fire damage to that
Okay.
attack.
And that doubles to 4.
4.
Alrighty, it is looking mighty torn to pieces and
And
smoldering.
Sheesh.
It is not happy. Yeah.
It can move and use a reaction on its own, but the action only unless you use a bonus action. Okay, so it is dodging.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, because I already used my bonus action.
And did you add your Hunter's Mark damage to your
I
attack?
did.
Good.
That is all I can do.
How much was the Hunter's Mark damage? Do you remember?
6.
6?
No, it was
It's a
either a
D6,
2
so-
or a 5.
Okay.
I rolled them both at the
Okay.
same time.
No worries. Next time, in this fight, let me know the difference.
So it was a 2 then.
Alrighty. That brings us to creature number 1's turn, who is not having a great time. It is going to turn to the thing that just hit it in the face, and it's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't like this die. This one has been doing better for me. 15.
15. That'll succeed. Nothing happens. And it's going to try and get the frick out, but it really can't because it would get a attack of opportunity for all of you. So, we'll do a little fun mini game. everyone who's in 5 feet that isn't paralyzed,
Oh.
please
Sad.
roll a d20. Just one.
20 for Breeze and a 10 for Mika.
Okay. Breeze is the only action it can take because it already used its reaction, so it doesn't count. So 10 for
Oh,
Mika.
no, 20. I rolled this one first.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
saw you rolling both. No.
It hit first.
Okay. 20.
11.
9.
9. So as he tries to scurry, like jump and scurry up the cliffside to get away from you guys, Mika is the first to react and takes it. How would you like to take your opportunity attack?
And do I get Hunter's Mark on this?
You do. It's anytime you hit it.
If I... That's a 19 to...
Yeah.
19, 23.
Yeah. It's AC is 11.
I forgot about that. Can I... He already used his reaction, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. With your Hunter's Mark
one
and
of
the short sword.
Yeah.
Which one's which?
Hunter's Mark. So 2.
Okay. Alrighty. And then you get to make it an attack of opportunity as well because Mika did not kill it.
6 plus... Oh, no. I missed 10.
Whiff as well.
Oh, wait, I forgot to add my 2. I had 2 more to that.
Okay, so you do kill him.
Yeah!
You do still whiff though. You're just a second late as she vertically carves it. Springs and sprockets
I forgot my
and
proficiency
straw
bonus.
and sawdust just
Nice.
as it.
Can the... Does the... Wait, is the Hunter's Mark moving an action? Or
It's a bonus action.
Okay.
So you'll be able to
I'll use it on the next one.
So that one falls. Alrighty.
Why does he fall into nothingness?
Basically. That brings us to Fiametta and Arno's turn.
You want to go first?
Do you?
Rock, paper, scissors, square.
So he's down.
What's up?
I'll ask the question in a second.
You can move through our taller people as well.
Yes.
Those are so small.
You can only move through small creature spaces. Tall,
No, like small people moving through larger creatures.
small and small. Small and large
Small.
is like the large person takes up the square.
Yeah.
But the small
Well,
people.
Some
like
fat
half.
joke.
Well, that
Huh?
you can
No,
move through
you're
the.
just-
Well,
you're
you have
just
half
that.
your nimbleness. You can move through the space of any creature that is of a size larger than yours.
He is gone, so could I do like...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
So
like
you can step
Could I do
overrided
like
into
5?
You can
nothing.
step through his action.
Yeah.
15...
He's not actually short.
20... 25...
You could do 20 and get closer. Well, I mean, you're in this guy's
Am I
space
in,
anyway.
What?
Am I in melee range?
Abby made me finish it off.
I did nothing of the sort. I
She
asked
asked
you.
if I wanted it, so of course I said yes.
Everyone's getting too excited.
Oh, dog. Come here.
I drank my own wine. The wine now.
I hope I'm in melee range because this could be
You
fun.
should be. If you still have 10 feet of movement. If you
Baby
don't.
I'm
Momo,
25
baby.
because
But
I'm
you could have
small.
gone diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or breaking.
Are we taking a break in the middle of this?
Sorry.
I mean, I'll live.
Alright.
I was wondering if I am in melee range. Awesome. Okay.
Mo.
Can I borrow a D10, baby?
Oh, I have
Yeah,
tons, I have a bunch
Meta.
that I'm not using. I don't need D10s, so here.
Oh. Or
And I have a little teeny tiny one if you want it.
I think
Is that a 10? No, wait, that's a 12.
it's okay. I stole his, but thank you.
I also have them if you need them.
Oh, I just need the 3, but thank you.
Oh.
Yes.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
On a hit, so I do have to
Come
hit
here.
first. Okay. So Fiametta is fed up, and she is going to try to inflict wounds
Mhm.
on the scarecrow.
Do it.
Hey! I
Yeah.
hit. And I can do 3d10
baby.
necrotic damage.
D10 necrotic.
Nice.
Goodness.
Sorry, I can't read them.
Six,
6,
nine.
9, and 7. I can't math. 15,
22.
22.
Nice.
22, man.
I can math.
22.
Man, that's
That's a
powerful.
lot.
It's beautiful.
All right, he takes
Just
22.
got real pissed.
He's looking
with these
he's looking
scarecrows that
not-
tricked me.
He's looking not so hot.
Tricked me up on the hill. And I think that's wait. Yes. That's my turn, because that's a first level spell. So that's my turn.
Does that just heat it? Like
Jump. Thank you.
You got some extra.
Your turn.
Yes, that's all for me.
Alrighty, Arno.
Yeah, could you mind pouring mine too? Please.
10, 15,
Thank you.
20. That's not an issue.
He's having a bad time.
You don't know what he wants. He just kind of wants everyone to be in check. He wants to be able
What's
to
up?
see you.
Go ahead.
He wants you to sit.
What's up?
I'm listening.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to move next to the scarecrow. 5, 10, 15, 20. And do what I do best and punch. Wizard who punches things.
Do you have your fire still?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a concentration.
Nice.
And I can choose as a bonus action to switch the element at any time.
Ooh.
That's so fun.
Alright, so I'll roll to punch.
that's okay. He can wait.
Actually.
Get
He's
him.
using
Get him. Get him.
He's hitting some more water.
Thank you. Oh, okay, cool. I'm sure there's
Whoa.
enough for that.
12 plus 7.
Alright.
Good old 19. And then it's a 1d8 plus intelligence, so that's 10 damage physical.
Okay.
And then 4 damage fire.
Alrighty.
Base.
How do you want to do this? How do you want to kill this dude?
Like a
Fireworks.
flaming missile. I've just leaped through it, fist forward, and I just go right through it, and probably into the water.
Hell yeah.
Just like
So nothing even stops. It just goes.
Balls, smoldering and gears and sprockets running around. You get that these were built things. Like someone built these.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna go back to sleep and then I want to look at
Am
them
I
in the
still?
light.
You go to
Am I
sleep
still
right here.
frozen?
Oh, I know how these
So
guys go.
with the
We're not
creature
necessarily at
vanquished,
combat.
both you and Garros are no longer paralyzed.
oh, good.
Or petrified. Or
I'm
whatever.
going back to
didn't
bed.
think I had any.
Wait, are we out of combat?
You are officially out of combat.
Oh, okay.
Do
It's my
I-
turn to take it to watch.
Does being paralyzed damage me?
No.
Like, am I healthy still?
Yeah. You're still
I'm
the
going
only,
back
ones,
to
the only
bed.
ones who do
Patch.
damage are Breeze and
Did this interrupt our long rest?
Cool.
it did. So you will have to
We're sleeping
back
in.
to sleep.
This is like the middle of the
8
night,
hours
though.
more, or did we get 4 and then?
You guys got
4.
about 4 hours. or
So we have to do another.
another
set.
4.
Okay.
I'm going back to bed.
Alright.
I will
too.
look at these in the morning when I don't have disadvantage.
Alright.
I
I'm
need
worried that
perception.
I'm worried they're gonna disappear, so I'm gonna poke around.
If I left my
Yeah, I gotta go back to making my
alarm
final sleep
spot, it
hour
didn't
before I take
disappear,
a watch.
right?
It was triggered, so you'd have to cast it again.
Can I look around and choose?
Yeah, make a perception check at disadvantage, please.
Momo.
You still actually, you know what? Added at regular because you have light cast. So for the next hour, there's light too.
Oh no,
we can't sleep.
it's just until the spell ends, so
Okay.
for 8 hours.
6.
Okay.
What was it? Perception? 7.
7. Yeah, it's not too much going on. You know, it's still 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning at the latest. It's
Before
Be quiet.
I go back to bed, I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy and try and up anything around us. If
Okay.
there's anything else hiding in the
Right,
bushes.
you still have light for another hour as well. So
So
Yeah, I'm
that's
just kind
20
of trying to
Okay.
flush out the bushes.
I want to ask Rose what happened to you. How'd you end up all the way over there?
yeah,
remember anything?
I went to go look and I started to turn around and all of a sudden the thing was in my face and took me with it.
It just pulled you?
Yeah, it got into my head.
Did you think it was
This is
strong
hurt?
enough to carry you, or did it have to drag you?
The two of them carried me.
Carried
Are
you
you
together?
hurt?
Yeah, you can see he's he's got a sizable gash down the center of his breastplate.
Whoops.
Did you hear them say anything or mutter?
No,
And no
Didn't say
sounds at all.
anything.
Are there any remnants?
Yeah,
on
there's
the
a bunch of like little sprockets and gears and springs and
Are you
wood
gonna
and
pick
sawdust
those
and
Oh,
straw.
I'm immediately going to
Is there a
investigate
piece-
everything to do
Make
with
an
this.
investigation
you know.
check.
Can I
Can I-
cast Cure Wounds on Goros?
You may.
Investigate for just copper.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're all going back to bed. We're gonna get a. Well, it doesn't matter, we're
And any
getting
of
a
you
lot
who are
of
making
Oh,
investigation
It's
checks,
Just in case.
if you're making
disadvantage.
Just where
it's
they're
at
disappearing.
disadvantage.
Yep,
yeah.
just did 2.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah. I'll look at it too.
Goros gets 11 points of healing.
Gross.
Just in case
Alrighty.
something else jumps out at us, you know?
14 for
He appreciates that greatly.
6 for just finding a single piece of copper.
You do not.
I
Copper.
have a
15 for
14.
15. You do find some copper.
Yo, Arno, can you find a second one, man, please? I can't
I'll
see
see.
shit.
I'll look for something.
There's
else.
light.
There's light.
You
You
think?
Oh yeah.
You're just
Could I
dumb.
do that to try to see if
Don't know
there's
what that is.
anyone
Is this your
maybe
disadvantage?
watching from
Yeah.
afar?
Oh no.
Yeah, make a perception
Yeah,
check.
15
at
was like, yeah.
disadvantage. Oh no, you're good. You're
Or-
good. Regular.
You're good.
Regular. So yeah, you find about say like 5-6 gears and some a handful of springs, a little bit of wiring, some copper, some copper plating, stuff like that. Nothing. They're not heavily armored constructs, but
They're simple things.
They're simple creatures, yeah, and mostly wood.
Nothing unique about the mechanisms or constructions, energy sources.
Not that you notice.
Gross, did you see anything when you were up close to them? I know it was dark, but did anything stick out to you when they were
Just-
that close?
Just the eyes, hollow eyes, and terror.
21.
21. Nothing around.
Do they have any?
No scarecrows on the distance.
Do they have any like arrows or any items?
How many
Not
did you
carrying
see
anything.
last time? 3?
They're just
Oh shoot.
There
I
were
have
3
another-
last time.
Did you fry one though?
I fried one of them.
Back in the day.
Or you fried one of them.
I definitely
Oh, that's
bonfired 2 of
right.
them. I bonfired
was
2
Oh,
of them,
that's
this
right.
time.
Yeah, you
Right.
got 2 of them.
but those were just scarecrows.
Mm-hmm.
So they
I mean, so's with
So-
these.
So they attacked us this night, but they just messed with us the other night.
Or someone was messing with us and wanted us to think they were just scarecrows.
They're getting more violent.
We're
Try to
just
throw us off
scarecrows.
guard.
We're just scarecrows, and these are.
These
We are just crows,
coincidence.
and we are scared.
Alright, I'm gonna hug the ground and then I'm gonna go into the cave.
Alright, I'm going to bed.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
For those of you who have not done your watch, we'll say you two can, you guys
You guys
finish your
finish,
watch uninterrupted, and Arno and Turk can take that last watch so everyone gets their full 8.
Oh, I'm going to eat some food and drink some water.
Okay, yeah, you'll regain your. You have dinner and you have like. And
So we're all long rested.
assuming they get through the night, all right.
So,
Get to the night alright.
8.
8,
7.
7. Nothing happens. You're not paying that much attention.
Yeah.
You're just watching over his shoulder.
Hey Arno, did you find any copper earlier?
Why do you want copper? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, just hand over some pieces.
Oh sweet, that's a lot. Thanks, bro. Hey, when you look at the sky, the stars at night, what do you think of?
Copper.
Really? That's weird and oddly specific.
As I'm looking at a copper piece of gear, I'm like, copper, what?
I get that because you can see the metallic reflect off the. I get you. It's above you. Oh wait, we're in a cliff. I'll just believe you. Arno, what do you want in life?
Copper.
Well, now that you got that, what else?
More copper.
For what?
Building things.
Why do you like to build things?
I don't know.
What do you want to build?
A shop?
A shop? What kind of shop?
Traveling one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of shops. What would make yours different?
Magic.
A magic shop. I've seen a lot of magic shops too. What would make yours different than all the other magic shops?
Immediately I throw discs on the ground that like spark up in like lights and like little bits of fireworks and sparks.
I'm a little slow, so I'm still waiting for an answer.
And that's all I do. I'm just like,
I don't notice you don't respond and be like, oh, that was the answer. Oh. Do you need anything from me, dude?
information about the egg.
I know as much as you, man. It floated to me in the ocean, and now I'm just trying to find out. I've just been kind of treating it like a kid.
Now we're in the ocean.
Oh, you know.
Shore out in the middle.
Yeah, off the coast of Tiberian. Just drifted out from sea. I think it came just from like whatever it was on the opposite like direction of where land was. So maybe another island or something. It didn't come from my land. I traveled up and down those coasts. I haven't seen anything like that. So I think it came from afar. But as soon as I know, I'll let you know. I appreciate you, Arno. Let me know if you need anything else.
I got you.
You ever want to sell like side of, like, you know how they have like stuff like at the store, like, you know, they have like the main stuff in the magic shop, but then at the counter you get there and you're paying for everything. Like you see like the sides of like, you know, little trinkets, little foods and stuff at the, you know, they try to sell you that shit because it's like you're right there and you're like, maybe I'll add it to the purchase. You ever need shit like that? I gotta help you. Revenue.
Alrighty. And with that,
just twiddling the thumbs. We're like,
I just look at
you
this.
got it.
I look at the copper, see if there's any stars in there I'm missing. I look at my own copper.
with that, your watch comes to an end. Sun begins to rise. It's gray. It's not going to be a nice day, but it is cooler, so it's not, you know, the sun's not beating down on you. No need for SPF today. You know, you can just make your way without exerting yourself too badly. You can maybe even move a little faster.
I'm going to resummon my little buddy.
Okay. So you're gonna despawn and respawn.
I'm gonna
him.
despawn and respawn him because he had 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
My poor little dude.
What was he doing? He was just like hanging with us, like all night, just sleeping.
Sleeping. So I guess does he restore health on a long rest then? Oh, okay then.
Cool.
But
Then
you
he's
still
just
could
my
if you
same
wanted
buddy.
to.
No, I'm not gonna waste
Alright.
it. In case he gets shabonked. I'm gonna keep him with fire because we just saw extra fire damage was good.
Okay.
So.
All right. And we'll take a short break.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's hop back into it then. Now that I'm not stupid. So we've got you know, like I mentioned, it's a little bit of a cloudy day. You know, there's not too much going on. It's a Monday. Who knows?
actually a Monday?
No, it's not.
Do you have days
What
on the
perception
weekend?
check?
They do, but like I can't remember the names of them.
What month is it?
It's Thursday is the month. No.
What is a month?
That's a good
We're not
question.
that-
It's mostly
we're not
based
that
on seasons.
barbaric.
So as you guys are going, it's a little bit more of a steady incline. You know, the river is it's not you know like waterfalls and stuff like that, but it's rushing past you where where boats might not be able to go upriver, but they're able to go downriver and then maybe be dragged behind a
Can I
cart
just
coming back.
Mold
Ooh.
Earth to go through the incline.
Just go straight
Just
through.
continuously.
I mean, you could. It could take you a little while, but it's not like a hill.
I want to, but I won't.
It's not like you're going over. Like you're starting to just increase in
Your world.
elevation.
Okay.
It starts off a little slower, and you know it's getting a little hillier, and then you get to the top of one section, and you realize that we climbed about 1,000 feet, like over a mile or 2 or 3.
Everybody drink some water. No altitude sickness here.
I
Pop
got
your
some wine
ears.
on me. You want some summer green wine?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot you had that.
Not the time?
You guys like pop your ears and you know as you start to crest this hill, you see in the distance the mountains are getting closer. Mika's feeling more and more at home with her mountainous terrain that she's so used to, and you're starting to get a scale of them. For those of you who haven't really been this close before, they are getting taller and taller, and this might be the closest some of you have ever been to what they call the skyscraper peaks. These are above the cloud line, and where the clouds part, you can see so far. Like even at the angle you're at, you can't see the top, even with a band of clear sky around the mountains, where the way the geography is formed, the clouds don't stick to the mountain. But even then, at that angle, you still can't see the top. It is super high up there.
Are we like over
So you guys are approaching it, yeah. Like I said, this is not perfect to how it goes. It crosses the river a couple more times and whatnot. But for the size of the road that I made, it's a decent example. You guys are cresting right about in this area here.
On the main road, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're coming up towards this, and you keep climbing for another hour or 2 or 3. And then in this time, let's have perception checks from everybody. You have lost your point of exhaustion, so no need to worry about that anymore.
From everyone?
From let's do it from for the first little bit. I need. Yeah, we'll just do everybody. 17.
17.
Well, fucking. Not nat 20.
A dirty 20.
9.
9 it is.
16.
16.
Wait, I'm sorry. 10.
10. So, there's a couple people that pass you on the road. There's carts that going down the road. And a cart that passes you going up. What's up?
Is this...
We're gonna knock him out.
Is this considered difficult terrain?
It's not
I'm gonna harass
considered.
them.
Difficult terrain is like you have to watch every footstep kind of
Got it,
movement,
okay.
Right? So you guys are going up and not out of breath, but this is an elevation that especially you aren't used to. You know, you're used to sea level, and now you are thousands of feet above sea level. Like, not feeling too great. You know, it starts to drizzle a little bit. As you get towards the mountains, the rain shadow starts to come in, where the winds have been hitting one side and the downpour starts getting. You get just a little drizzle, but you can see in the distance miscellaneous spots where it is clearly pouring and where it's virga, which is like, you know, it's evaporating before it hits the ground, but you get that partial effect, you know.
Yo, Gross, if that rain hits us hard, are we gonna be okay? We're gonna fall down the mountain.
We should be
Smack him in the
fine.
head?
What the fuck?
We should be fine. It's
Doesn't even have duct
No
tape.
such thing as a bad question. God damn.
the path is well worn. It's been raining here for generations. Fine.
We've
No more
left
Bardic
the
for you.
range of the river, correct?
It's
Duct
like
tape
it's
exists,
probably
but I
about
would be duct taping
200
your
feet
mouth
away
shut.
from
We're
you.
not gonna run into another water weird.
You're not gonna run into a water weird unless you go into the water.
Can they rain on us?
Like,
Can they be in the rain?
That would be
but
terrifying.
that was
But
like, I'm going to do that. Like, I'm like, do you want to do this?
No.
Should we? We shouldn't do this, should we?
No.
I really think we should have a
Reverse
wagon for
psychology.
him that he like is
Oh,
taking.
wagon.
I need like a lead, like the
Like
child's
he's tied
leash.
into it.
Arno, build me a wagon.
At our next stop.
Wait, I have 50 feet of rope. Can I tie it to turn
Yes,
and
you
like wrap
absolutely
it
can.
around me?
I
so
do it-
I can't
I
go.
did that earlier.
No, I do that because I respect my friends, and I think it's a cool, funny too. It seems like what they want, so I wrap the rope around my like.
Oh, yeah, I'll, like make you a little harness.
Yeah,
and make
it
a
goes
nice
around
little
my
rope.
arms,
like,
around my
like,
waist.
you know the little kids with the backpacks that are like a leash?
Yeah.
I make you one of those with your egg.
Yeah.
Since we're all
And then I'll
small,
hold on to you.
I'll get Arno and just like give him the rope to hold, and we'll just like stand on either side of him.
come on, kids! Everybody hold the
Everybody
rope.
hold
Like
Arno's-
little ducklings.
Wait, aren't just Arno's holding the rope?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not
so
like
he doesn't
tied
It's like
to it.
it's
so-
wrapped around a hand, and he's just.
Yeah, he's not like
Yeah.
tied to it like you are, but I just kind of like
I'll
hold
make
the
him a
rope.
little loop. That
Yeah,
you
like
can put his
just
hand
like a
through.
little loop, so
like
like
a little
he's
slip-on.
perfectly
I
capable
say, yeah,
of
they
walking
call me
away
grappling
from it, but
hook.
just like
That he's
Keep
just
the group
no.
together.
That's like that's part of his unperceptiveness.
Help!
Uh-oh.
You hear in the distance.
What?
As you guys are figuring this out, you just hear.
Gross,
No.
where are
He's
you?
gross with us.
Garose has already drawn his sword and is looking for where this
Where-
came from.
All right, I'll look. Where are
Everyone
we
make a
going?
perception check.
Ruh-roh.
Sorry.
Ooh, but a natural 20.
Drop of water hits you in your eye.
She stumbles. I got natural 20.
Nat 20. 9.
18.
18.
16.
16. The three of you guys.
Oh.
You see in the distance off to your right side, so like west of you guys. You see a guard like, jumping, like one of the. You saw a detachment of these gentlemen heading southward a day and a half ago, and this, he's like jumping, like, help, we need help, and then just a blur, boom, smacks him.
Oh my god.
How far is he?
He's about 100 feet off the road, 200 feet off the road.
I
Guess
start
we're
running
gonna
over.
help 'em.
Okay. And then it's at this point like you hear there's a couple voices
It's
that
hero
are shouting
time.
for help as well. Alrighty.
Hold
All
on
right.
to the
What
rope.
is?
Let's go.
So, Garuz has drawn his sword. He is heading that way as well. Like,
Yeah.
he's not going to ignore someone's call for help, unless it's
we
Turk.
go.
Alrighty. So, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Back again,
Is
once
this
again.
this is not a check.
8.
No.
This is not a check. 8. Well, hold on to the numbers
Oh,
for just
young
a
Mr.
second.
Speed.
Mr. Speed! They call me Mr. P.
Not
Okay.
doing great.
That drop of
Two in
water.
a row.
That drop of water doing
Seriously.
damage.
I guess I'm not doing horribly.
It's not safe here.
Alrighty,
As long
let's
as
see
we don't
here.
die. That's the thing.
You know, good point.
I'm sorry, I'm just, Okay. 25 to 20. I gotta roll for Guros as well. Okay. 15 to 20.
Oh, sorry. You said sorry. I wasn't know.
25 to 20.
I did 22.
22 for Turk. Turk will be first.
My mom says hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Abby's mom.
Alrighty. And then I need. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. 15 to 20. Nobody else. That puts Guru's second. 10 to 15.
12.
12. Okay. Arno. And. Okay.
8.
8, 3,
9.
9. Okay, so we'll put Arno. We got Arno. We got. Penelope and.
Do you look for growth?
I did, yeah.
Sorry.
It's over here. Meta. And sorry, I'll get the map out in just a second. Mika goes here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see some action. Can we clear off some space? This
Yeah,
is
let's
gonna
see
be
it.
fun. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Voila. The masterpiece.
a little less traditional than usual.
Ooh, big boy.
Alright. So,
Ooh, we've got a hexagon.
yeah, so this is going to be a hexagon fight.
What was that?
You guys are starting here. The road is
On the
up
edge?
here.
Okay. Here, put Arno next to me.
I'm
What
wearing
do you guys
my
say?
dragon
Arno
scarf.
on one side.
Rose is running up with Turk. You guys were the first two, so you guys are
Holding the leash.
front forward.
Yeah.
I
Do you
can't
get-
do that.
You
but I'm
see in
wearing
the
my dragon
distance.
scarf.
Can you fix me,
Um,
please?
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna use the stand-ins from the Chalice family as some
Those
friends
Okay.
who are
Oh,
down.
no.
These are just stand-ins at the moment.
They're not.
What the moment?
Yeah,
It
they're
would be
not.
real dramatic if it was her friends.
It would be, huh? Yeah.
Would be a shame.
So there's another guy there, but I only have a couple models. So these guys are. I mean, you can't really tell from this distance, but they're on the ground. And then next to this guy,
Uh-oh.
you see a big old. Abby gets the
Yikes.
little cat butt, but it's a big old Chimera
Facing him.
facing him down.
Can you tell me what the black lines represent? Are those cliffs?
So yeah, this is cliffs, and same here. That little arrows are like
The
Has
places
upwards?
You can come down.
Is it
you guys.
decline?
You,
So we have to go
yes,
up?
and this square here along the edge is considered difficult terrain, so it'll take 10 feet to go through.
Okay.
10 feet of movement, that is.
No, it doesn't. Because it's my favorite terrain,
We're not in
difficult
the mountains.
terrain does not. Yes, you just said it was.
We
We're
see
going
them.
up the mountain.
We're going up a hill, but we're not in the mountains.
Whew.
No. Oh, then my perception checks were even worse than what they were.
okay.
Oh.
Hey,
What did
I'm
the-
sorry to break your heart,
They
but
were,
we're,
what
we're
did the
still
hexagons mean?
it's the same thing.
You just have more sides?
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
I used all the other sides for the smaller maps. I'm sorry, we're not in the mountains yet. I'll let you know when you're in your favorite terrain, and I'll let you know to get your bonuses.
And when there's beasties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So many chimeras.
All right, Turk.
Is that
You're
just
up
like
first.
a 3-headed thing?
Hmm?
Or?
Yeah, it's
That's
like
not
a
beast.
goat, snake,
It's a
lion.
monster.
It's considered a monstrosity.
That's fun.
The goat casts magic. The
And
snake
it's
casts poison.
casts kill.
And I can see
Power
that.
word kill. No.
Depends. Is
What's
this
up?
dragon?
So I can
dogma?
tell that it's facing entirely towards them. Is it back
Yeah,
entirely
you can
towards
see
us?
you can see its little booty kind of not facing directly towards you, but like at an angle here. Because it's on the rectangles or the things, it's a little bit difficult to like show exactly where it is. It's 10 feet by 15 feet by 10 feet tall, so it's big.
Okay, dokie.
Big.
Yup.
All
And
right.
each square is still 5.
Still
correct?
5.
What are the green?
The green are trees,
Trees.
as they have been in previous.
Are they gonna come to
Okay.
life?
Huh?
They're gonna come to life.
Probably.
All right. I'm gonna whisper to Arno, drop, let go of the rope, so I can move
Oh
forward.
yeah, you're free.
I go. Shh.
Do you hear?
Unless you want to grapple down.
No.
Well, it's 50 feet. I don't think you can get 50 feet away.
15, 20.
We could still be holding.
I
Wait,
was
is
gonna
that
do-
it? Can we jump down? Wait, can we jump
So
straight down?
if you'd like
or-
to, let's say you can make an acrobatics check
Oh, to jump down?
to only use 5 feet of your movement instead of 10.
Oh.
Because it's like a drop. It's a vertical drop.
I don't need to do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use
So
my
that's
10 feet.
20.
Yeah. I am just going to not alert it quite yet. I think maybe we can get the jump on this thing. So I am just simply going to look at Penelope, give her some bardic inspiration, say second time's a charm.
Why me? Can I just be like, oh,
I mean, you certainly
I'll
can.
take it. I'll take it.
Duh.
Oh.
Alrighty.
That's
And then- that's all you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Alrighty. That brings us to Garoz's turn. Garoz is going to.
I don't want to alert it. You guys can all
Um,
jump it.
He's going to take his movement, which is 30 feet.
Listen till you guys get all the way over
5,
there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to. Not a lot of things.
Yes.
Um,
Try.
Fine.
he's just
I'm kicking back the water too.
gonna wait.
Go get some water.
That brings
I have it
us
right here.
to the soldier right in front of him, who sees you guys arriving, and he's going to like move around. We'll consider for this any square that is or any hexagon that is full is within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
But if it's like part of it is covered, it's taking up that one. So he'll move here, here, here to try and get behind it.
Wait, sorry, I don't understand hexagons.
Yeah. So any hexagon that this guy is covering at,
How do
at
we
any
move? So
Huh?
like you just jumped from a square here to or a
Oh,
hexagon
sorry.
from here to here. Can you do that? This one to that one, or is it boom?
it's
boom,
this
boom?
direction, but he used another 5. You're good. It's really
So
weird.
that would be a 10-foot jump.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I'm
You're good.
just
you're good.
trying to make sure I understand
it's,
how to move.
It's kind of hard to see. And he's just gonna make an attack against the creature.
So sweet.
That's a natural.
I was looking. I was just turning to look. I wasn't
So this is a
doing my
friend.
fidgeting.
It's an
theoretically,
enemy
it is hitting the Chimera. So that's
enemy of enemy.
that's what you get. Alrighty. Cool. And that will end his turn. That brings us to Arno.
Okay. Let's see.
Can I do math, please?
5,
Hold on.
10,
Are these other guys just laying on the ground hurt?
As far as you can
20,
tell, they're just on the ground. They could be alive, they could be dead, could be getting there.
I'm gonna go there and I'll cast Magic Missile.
Magic missile.
Wild Magic Missile.
What's the range on magic missile?
That's 120.
120, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Sponk him.
So that's 4 plus 1, so 5. 3 and 2.
Alrighty. Sorry, I was not.
So 10.
10 total. Alrighty. That end your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, that brings us to Fiametta.
Okay. Could you move me like 25 feet closer?
One back.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
5 to move
yeah.
down.
Right. Sorry.
Unless you want to make a acrobatics check to... You just roll a d20. If you roll above a 10, you get an extra 5 feet of movement. It's up to you.
Roll the big one.
Roll the big one,
What?
fail.
What happens if I fail? Do I fall prone?
You might take a little damage. Up to you.
Hey,
succeeded.
I made it.
Do you want one more spot?
Yeah. And I will cast Spiritual Weapon and get my ladle back.
Okay.
And it can be within 60 feet
Yeah, you
of
Yeah,
me.
you're good. You
Um,
can cast it pretty much wherever you want.
Can I get it like
Yeah,
up
you can-
near the
You
Chimera?
can get it right next to him. 30 feet is like around here.
Yeah,
You know,
this
so-
is
Alright.
your ladle, wherever you want to put it.
Okay. I will put my ladle right next to the dude who's fighting.
Sounds good.
And I don't think I can when I cast the spell I can make a melee
Yep.
attack against him. Okay. So I will roll to hit. Would a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
Yay! So it will be 1d8
Damage.
plus the spellcasting modifier, which is a 4. 8 damage.
8 damage. Alrighty. Bonked.
And then that's a second level spell, so I cannot pair it with a cantrip, right?
You can cast it as long as it's a bonus action.
It is a bonus
Spiritual weapon's a
action.
bonus action. You can cast a cantrip of 1 action.
Okay. In that case, I will. Sorry, I have so many spells.
Do you like my Chimera on top?
I will
What? You don't like the cat butt?
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Yes. So I need to roll to attack again. Oh no.
Sacred Flame is a.
It's a dexterity
dexterity
save.
save.
Of 14.
That's failed.
Nice. So it's
She
a
begs, she
D8.
knocks.
This is true.
It's 8 damage, radiant damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty.
So cute.
Alrighty. 8 radiant damage. Alrighty. That ends your turn, and feeling bonk, bong, and the singe of divine fire, this creature is not too happy. It's going to wheel about in place and face. It sees your ladle, but it does not care. It's going to face this guy down, and it's going to use its fire breath action.
Oh, I'm sorry, guy.
Thinking that all of this action just came from him. No, it did. He did just bonk him. So, in a 15-foot cone of the front, so only out to there, this guy, he is going to roll a dexterity saving throw. He fails. So you watch as this creature, like, boom, 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 belches fire onto this guy, and
Lord.
and when you all like wins, because you can feel it. Even those of you who are still up on the hill, it gets warmer. The rain is.
Wow, someone had
And
something spicy for dinner.
he is
You say that?
gone.
There's no way.
When the fire dissipates, there is no longer a human.
There's just some boots smoking.
There's like armor.
That's so sad.
Alrighty, it is then going to move up. We'll call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards Garose,
Good Lord.
and it is gonna grimace menacingly.
Good Lord.
Alrighty, and that will end its turn, putting us at Penelope.
Okay.
That is your enemy right there for you. Oh, sorry.
I have a question. I haven't used this yet. If I do mold earth like under his front feet, will he just like fall a little bit in the front?
Tumble, tumble.
I would say if you do that, you'll give him disadvantage on his next attack. If you'd like to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that as my cantrip.
Okay.
Nice.
Like under his front feet, so
Okay.
hopefully he
Does
hits
that
his
make it
head.
a difficult terrain location then?
It's only
It's not like a
a 5 foot cube.
So yeah, so you know what? Yeah, we'll call it like the space underneath him is difficult terrain.
And then I'm gonna magic missile
Okay, go ahead.
for which one is it? That one. This one, and I'm gonna hit him with all of them.
Okay.
4 plus 1 is 5.
Yep.
3 plus 1 is 4.
Yep.
Nice.
1 plus 1 is 2.
Alrighty.
Oh, it is con. Interesting.
Your
I knew that,
your
but
hunter's mark.
I was never marking myself as it.
Alrighty. And now, unless you want to move, that'll end your turn.
Oh, I guess I should move maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because what's your
move-
range on mold earth?
Oh, you right. I had to move first.
No worries.
So 1, 2, or 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna hide behind you. It's really tiny.
Like, crouch. To
Or I've got my shield.
Alrighty. That brings us to.
Actually, wait one more. I'm gonna go this way. I'm scared.
Okay. That brings us to Mika.
Okay, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on my big buddy.
He is Huntered Mark.
Hunter's Marked. And then I'm going to take my longbow.
Yep.
And
Flop it.
at him. And I'm going to have my little buddy in. Well, if it hits.
Doesn't he have to be within 30 feet of the creature? Or 30 feet of
No,
you?
it's anyone within 30 feet of him
Oh,
that makes
him.
an attack.
Gotcha. I
And
thought it was he
hits.
had to be within the creatures, right?
That is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
So I'm going to take a D8 and a D6. Hang on. Sorry. I'm making sure I can't add anything else to this. Oh, I need another D6. Okay. So he's going to infuse my strike with
Okay. Flame.
flame. And that is 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 3 Hunter's Mark plus 3 fire.
Alrighty. Everything lands as you would expect it to. Nothing seems. He doesn't seem to like frown off anything. Unless you want to move, that's your turn.
I'm gonna move just up to the edge
Okay.
here and have my little buddy follow me.
Alrighty. And
I
he'll
think that
take
was-
he'll take the dodge action.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
I mean, he can't really take any other action from there, right? He's pretty limited at level 3.
I'm about to check.
So
Yeah.
you're worried about damage now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get for it.
He'll dodge.
That brings us back up to the top with Turk.
Can he hold a bite?
He already used his reaction.
A bite can be an action if I
Yes,
command.
but to hold an
Oh,
action.
never mind. It's like I can't. I have to have a bonus action to command him
command
to
you.
do that anyway. So no, he'll just dodge.
But yeah, so that brings up a good point. I was going to mention this in the last fight when you were blind. You can hold an action for something else to happen. Like, let's say if I'm going right before Fiametta and I know she's going to cast Guiding Bolt. Like she's like, I'm going to Guiding Bolt him. I can hold my action and wait for it to hit, then use my reaction to make one attack.
Okay.
And then I'd have advantage on that one. So you can wait for a moment if you'd like. So what Abby's saying when she's like, oh, can I have him hold a bite action, would be have him wait until something triggers it. He'll bite. You can also hold spells in that way, but if the thing that you're asking to happen doesn't happen, you lose that spell slot. Turk. Why did I sit down? I gotta keep standing. Because I like to be able to see.
Alright. I'm going to move this way. I can move through here because I'm halfway nimble in this.
You can move
Well,
through small creatures.
You can move through any
No,
ally.
Is it any ally?
Yeah.
It's only
You
larger
can, you
than
can move through
Yeah.
any
Oh.
ally. It's hostile creatures. You can only move through if it's
Yeah.
2 sizes larger.
Gotcha. Never mind. So yes, you can.
Excuse me.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Bane on it.
Okay.
As the
Is that
charisma saving throw.
Charisma
Hunter's Mark
saving?
is just my own, right?
Yes, Hunter's Mark is just your own damage. charisma save fail. Unless
It fails?
It fails, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure. If an 8 doesn't fail, I
It
don't
fails,
know
yeah,
what
yeah.
does. All right, so it is a D4 minus all of its attacks and saving throws.
Perfect. And just to be clear, a bonus action is not doing any sort of like skill check. That would have had to be my action.
What do you mean?
I just want to do a perception check, see if I can see what's going on with
I'll
those guys.
let you make a perception check, but usually anything like that is a full act.
That's what I thought. Okay. I just want to see if that
Yeah.
if specifically.
No worries. We'll say a quick glance.
I want to take a quick glance over this guy.
It
see if
essentially just raises the DC.
I just want to see if he's like if there's any
Yeah.
sort of like movements or like struggling or like writhing around on the ground. Fuck it, doesn't matter.
Can't really tell. It's raining. I mean,
Yeah.
it's raining a little harder now. Like it's getting a little muddy, but it's not like it's not pouring. But you can't really tell. There's definitely a body there, but you can't really tell what's up.
Is it hanging on the cliff?
It's like right at the base of
Is
those
it,
cliffs.
is it dim light or is it just gray?
It's still light out, but it's like it's like not foggy, but you know how when it's raining, it's like
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, I'll wrap it up.
Okay, that brings us to Garose. Having watched that man get sizzled, he's not entirely excited about running straight up to this thing, but he is. He's gonna go 1, 2,
Damn.
right up to its face, and he is going to give it a good old schmackins.
What does he know?
Alrighty. That's gonna hit for. Oops, what the heck is that?
I forgot. We're supposed to get Grows there alive.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
It's not making it easy.
What is this? Hold on. Oh, okay, cool. So, oh wait, that's the wrong dice. That's 9. Okay. So he takes. I'm looking at the wrong paper. Okay. And then for his bonus action, he is going to.
He would like to rage.
He's going to. That'd be funny. No. Wait, what bonus action does he have? Oh, 2-weapon fighting. Great, but he's only holding 1 weapon. Okay. Wow, I planned that out well, huh? He's gonna punch it in the face.
I'm gonna throw him my dagger.
You know he's good at punching people in the face. Mika,
Mm-hmm.
you get a ping in your head. You get like when he takes this sword and carves through it, you get like a. I could shoot right now. Would you like to make an attack action?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Don't hit Grows.
Bless you, Bo.
Ooh.
23.
23 will hit. Roll
Nice
your
job.
damage.
Is this Hunter's marked? Yeah.
Yeah.
3 piercing, 3 Hunter's mark.
3 piercing, 3 hunter's mark. All right, that takes off that. Next time, BD6. And then minus another.
You okay?
Okay,
Snotty pants.
cool.
God.
Yeah.
Ignore my
okay.
dog reverse sneezing in the background, please.
Cool.
Oh, he's baned. Wait, does that do
No,
anything? Okay.
Not for us.
Damn.
It's his
That's
attacks
cool.
are reduced. That brings us to Arna.
All right. Bonus action to cast Arcane Weapon for
Yes, sir.
thunder damage. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Right up to him.
Good. For you.
And just like following a cue from Gross, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Do it. Gross did hit that punch, by the way. He carved through it. And
Nice.
he's doing well with his punches. This like
I'm gonna run up just like a mini him, just do the exact same.
Sketchy scene done.
So that's a 15 plus 7.
will hit.
Ooh.
Plus 7. My God.
Yeah, it's plus 5 because it's intelligence.
Oh,
I get the
'cause it's your
intelligence
fucking
attack,
spear,
yeah.
your weapon. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you hit it. So.
And the damage is also 1d8 plus the intelligence.
Yeah.
So that's 2 plus 5,
7.
7, and then an extra d6 of thunder.
6 thunder.
2.
Make the dexterity saving throw for me.
I'm really missing booming blade. I can't get it, and I'm
Plus
saying.
2, so 12.
12. Alright, you're good. Just check. Gotta be careful using thunder in the rain.
Well, thunder would be the sound.
Or is it lightning or thunder?
Thunder.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Summon lightning.
Don't summon. Don't do that. That brings us to Fiametta.
Goats cast lightning. I've played Dragonstorm.
It is
Wait, what
looking.
is-
It is
what
looking
does that
hurt.
do?
By the way.
Like, if I did a
Is
lightning
it bloody?
breath, would that be bad?
Almost.
I don't know. It's raining on you,
I'm gonna
so.
move the
No, I know what
ladle
that means.
Okay.
and try to hit him again with it.
Hit him hard. 18.
Yay!
That'll hit. Whatever your bonus is.
Whatever it is. And then I get to add 4, so 5 damage.
Damage.
And then I will Sacred Flame him again.
Okay.
Which is a dex save,
Dex save.
for 14.
Success. So no damage.
Gotcha. Nice. And then I will move 25 feet like that way. Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's my turn.
That is your turn. That brings us to our lovely friend, the Chimera. He is going to roll to see if he gets his fire breath back. He does.
Oh shit.
Let's see. What's his intelligence?
I was hoping that I was getting
He's
a little
he's
bit of
dumb
growth.
as bricks. So, he got it back. He's gonna use it. 15 feet. Fiametta, you are just inside of it.
Ooh.
So I need both you and Garose to make a dexterity saving throw.
no.
We'll say
Dexterity.
this is an attack action. So
it's an attack
have to
action
roll.
from the Chimera.
from the Chimera.
Well,
Yeah.
then he would suffer disadvantage if it's not against me.
Oh.
Because of the Thunder Gauntlets. If he's attacking
that's right, that's right.
anyone else.
Ooh.
It's not an attack. It's an
Yeah.
action. So it does not. I was going with
attack.
with your
An
thing.
action
I'll
is
say
an
the
attack,
DC is a
isn't it?
little bit easier on you because of the mold earth.
Wait, is an action not an attack?
Not always.
This one's not an attack.
This is like an ability or like a spell
Oh.
kind of thing.
Oh
I'm gonna say
my
that the
God.
DC is a little lowered because of the mold earth is
Okay.
giving you guys a little bit of a help on that one.
Ugh.
Okay.
How long is your
7.
thing for?
7 is a fail.
This is for this, probably this whole
Alrighty, give me 1 second while I collect some dice here.
saving throws.
Garose did
Attack
succeed.
rolls.
Barely.
Or ability
Little
check.
dumb.
So if you need to
I
dodge
was
something or
hoping that
if
he'd
you want to
go
attack
kind of
perfection,
that way.
then
Was
you
trying
can.
to spread
I feel like
out.
one
Abby,
of
can I borrow D8s
So I
from
could
you,
have
please?
absorbed it. I had a reaction.
I was
So
thinking
okay.
he'd try to get Garose and you, so I tried to go the opposite way as you.
Alrighty.
You're so close.
1, 6, 9, 26 fire damage.
Ooh, okay.
And Garose takes half of that.
Still standing. Barely.
Nice.
Sorry. Sorry. There we
No
go.
need to apologize.
That little is funny.
Isn't it cute?
Alrighty,
It's
so
weird to roll.
it's now just it's used its thingy, but it's just gonna look at him and it's gonna use its claw attack against Garose as well, which is a natural 1. So-
it falls off its thing of.
You know what? I will say,
It hits the ground.
the next attack against it has advantage because it crit failed.
Go Penelope.
Alrighty, that brings us to Penelope.
Go Penelope.
Is there any benefit to molding earth again?
You could certainly do it. It might give you guys an easier chance on the next
Let's do it.
Oh, it had disadvantage on that attack as well,
Why?
so it was gonna hit. Because of you in that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. I don't think I have to do anything for it.
So yeah, you just keep throwing it off balance. Like
Just put its other foot on.
Shake it a little bit.
it's not happy with you.
It's like this.
Um,
Don't let them know you're doing that.
and I think my like bolt would hit everybody. So I think I'm just gonna magic missile again because I'm not creative.
Okay.
It's tried and true.
Oh, not that one.
Hey, I would say the mold earth to like throw it off balance is pretty creative. That's the
How-
point.
Earthbending over here.
How hurt does it look?
Is it?
So
bloody?
we'll use a similar phrase that we've heard in another game. It is considered bloodied, so it is below half HP,
Okay.
Okay, can I do
which is.
level 2
I
so
got
that I
level
get a
4 for you
4th
guys.
bolt?
I was like, you know, fuck you guys.
Ooh,
Make fun
level
of
2
my
with the 4th
monsters,
bolt.
and here we go.
Okay.
Awesome.
What?
I beefed it a little bit. I was like, oh,
Okay,
Good.
not enough damage from me.
is that
That's about that.
is that allowed?
What's up?
Level 2 so I get a 4th bolt.
If you have a level 2 spell slot,
I do.
then go ahead.
And then your thing does nothing, right?
She added to an attack roll. Is there attack
This is
rate?
not an attack roll.
Oh, it's still a
They,
one.
these just hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
but she
So
can't
it's-
add it to like damage or
No,
anything.
it's not added to
Wait,
damage.
Wait, it's not
What
damage
does
roll. It's
Bane
attack
do?
roll.
Bane is its attacks and saving throws are reduced by 1d6.
If it
Oh,
does not
and
get a
if the
D1
bardic-
on the slash, it could have been used on that,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, so one of the
It
bardic
rolled at disadvantage
inspiration.
and rolled a nat 1. My plus 7, but like it's not gonna
Yeah.
When it did its dex save, it would have been baned then.
If it makes a dex save. Or any
So-
save.
Gotcha. When it made the
Yeah.
dex save for.
oh. Yes.
Okay.
Against your
Yeah.
thing. Let me
Well, not
roll.
a skills check. No,
Is it a
Was
D4 or a
no,
It
D6?
just failed anyway.
Hold on.
It's
Is
an
it a-
attack.
is
It's a
it-
D4 on an attack roll or saving
Oh
throw.
Yeah.
no, it's
It's a
succeeded.
D4.
I think.
Hold on.
I don't.
succeeded.
To be honest, I don't totally remember.
It
It
succeeded.
succeeded, but it still succeeds.
Awesome.
And then the bardic inspiration doesn't do
It
anything.
does not do anything on this one, unfortunately.
2 plus 1 is 3.
2 plus 1 is 3.
1 plus 1 is 2.
It is.
Do you want more?
No, what's this
You want
one?
better dice?
3 plus 1 is
You got
4.
Alright.
And
Ooh, nice.
3 plus 1 is 4.
3 plus 1 is 4. Alrighty.
Shoot it.
It's like this thing's getting
Sad.
pissed. You have been laying into it. It's under half
I'm
HP,
gonna maybe move a little bit.
but it
You just get behind me. We should
And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to
Our buddies.
the blank one here.
Are they trying not to die?
Trying to get joy.
Alrighty. So I'm just thinking here. Alrighty. So this guy has stabilized.
Ooh.
So he is no longer rolling death saves. Mika, it is your turn.
Okay. I.
You okay?
What's that?
That's it.
I just knocked myself in the nuts with this.
Nice, nice.
Alright. I'm gonna have my little buddy move up
That's a
This
peanut
way.
butter
5,
shot.
10, 15, 20, 25.
The
30.
spell slots
Go,
reset
buddy.
after
Is
all
he.
this?
Just wait, I want to check if he's 30 or.
Breeze the Wonder Pup.
Breeze the Wonder Pup.
Do-do-do-do.
On. Oh, he's got 40! Fuck yeah! Okay. So he's gonna move up into
Okay.
this buddy's space. And so I'm going to take a shot at him with my bow. And that's a natural 1.
Plus,
N-
doesn't necessarily mean a fail.
it's plus 4,
Yeah,
so
no, it
5. Yeah, no.
You never know.
I thought 1 was a crit fail.
It's
Number
like it's like a critical fail because a nat 20 is a critical success.
I see.
You could
yeah.
still hit theoretically.
No, it's a
There's
plus 4.
like wood has an AC of 5.
Right. Okay, so that fucking dies. And
It dies. The Chimera dies.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, tell my little buddy, bite the shit out of this dude. And he's gonna take a bite strike at it.
Okay.
I don't remember what its deal is, so give me a sec.
No worries.
Oh, he has dark vision. That's cool.
Cool.
That's a 17 plus 3 plus 5. Yeah, that hits. That's a 23. A d6.
It does not get your hunter's mark, does it? Unless it says it does.
It does not specify.
I don't think
It's
it
not.
does,
It's.
though.
I think it's only my own.
Yeah.
It's 4 plus 6 damage, and that is with a weapon attack. This doesn't count. It's a melee weapon. Does that count?
No, it
Can
does
I
not.
infuse it with?
Mm-mm. He can't use his own strike.
Oh, when another creature. Yeah. So someone else is gonna get Draconic Essence, fire later. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Whoever
Alright.
hits it next gets Draconic Essence.
Do you
I'm saying.
want to move?
Oh no, I'm gonna hang up here.
Okay.
I have a longbow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna shout to Gross. Gross, you alright?
Jeez.
Someone, if anyone has healing, give it to Gross so we can get paid, please.
That brings us back to Turk.
Well, I'm gonna get.
Dirk!
I'm gonna do what Mika just told me to do. So I'm gonna go. Let me see if I can make it.
Hey, just be careful. The more people you put directly in front of this thing.
Oh, also my little buddy's immune to fire.
He's immune to fire.
Immune to fire.
Interesting.
Not
Good.
resistant.
He might be the
immune.
only one left in the fire pool.
Oh,
What's up?
again, I'm gonna do what Mika
Yeah,
just
do
told
it.
me to do. So if
Don't let me
15, 20.
intimidating Abby and getting on her nerves.
One space away,
Yeah.
I can
I'm-
touch him,
Yep.
and I can touch right. Wait, it's just
Yeah.
one square away. I don't have to be in the same square.
No, you
Makes
can't
sense.
be in the
Yeah,
same
okay.
square.
All right. Well, I'd like to
He's
cast
He's not dead. He's hurt.
What is it? 2D. I'd like to cast a second level Cure Wounds on Garos.
Okay. My stomach is going.
I'll just roll it on here.
Okay.
So he gets 9.
9. Alrighty. That's more than 0.
Wait, did I get advantage on that attack? Because did you attack?
No.
I spelled something.
You did magic.
Go ahead. Roll another
I
d20.
spelled.
That's a 17, so
Go ahead.
that would have hit.
Deal damage. Do you want to use your
I'm gonna
Draconic
take my
Essence?
Draconic Essence.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
And then we'll get back to your bonus action. if you'd like.
Yeah.
One.
Now you
pierce-
are concentrating on Bane. Just FYI. So you
Can I
can't
give
cast
him
another
his
concentration
bardic
spell.
inspiration back?
It's a concentration.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bane.
Oh.
3 piercing.
Okay.
3 fire.
Okay.
Nope.
And your hunters?
3 hunters. Sorry.
Okay.
4 fire.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Turk.
I'll just I'll look over at Arno and say I shouldn't be this close to him. You better. I know you have it in you to take this shit out. And give him bardic inspiration.
Okay. You have Bardic Inspiration. Congratulations. It's now Garos's turn. Garos, feeling healthier, is going to strike at the dude with his thing.
The dude.
That's a miss, unfortunately. But he's going to ping good old Arno. If you'd like, you may take your reaction and attack.
I want to know more about this later because I'm curious.
If you'd
Yeah.
like, you may.
Yeah, might as well.
That's good.
Nope.
What is it?
2 plus 5.
Ah.
Or 7.
You were
Well,
helpful
you
for
tried.
us.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That'll end Garos's. Bonus action, he'll fucking punch it again.
Guys are all standing so close. in front of him.
Alrighty. Bonus. Yeah, that'll fucking hit. Holy
I
shit.
know, move around his butt, y'all.
Like, hey, me and
Hey,
Gross
I
moved
was
here.
trying to move around.
Hey, he
his
shoots
butt,
fire
he
out of
got
his
me
mouth. Are you sure
instead.
you want to know what comes out of his butt? I'm just saying.
I'll give you a hint. It's what comes after Taco Bell.
All right. Cool.
Soon, my brother.
That ends
Here,
Garose's
Rose
turn.
and
We'll bring that to Arno.
All right. Start moving around the big old Chimera. All right.
Sorry.
That was weird.
5, 10,
Open the stream.
15. Yeah, right here. And I will attack again.
Be my guest.
10 plus 7.
That will
17.
hit.
Okay.
Man, that plus 7 is crazy. At level 3?
It's insane.
Well, yeah, 20 in intelligence. Like, Jesus.
6 wisdom. So that's 5 plus 5, so that's 10.
Okay.
With 2 thunder damage.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
That was my turn.
Be a minute.
I will try to hit him again with the ladle.
Hit him with the light.
15.
Will hit.
Yay!
You're strong.
Bonkum.
8 damage.
8 damage. Well done.
And then I am going to cure wounds at 2nd level on myself.
Of course.
Because I have 2 hit points.
Oh my god.
Remember the 26 fire damage?
So I will heal 14 points.
14 points.
And then I will move.
A little bit of ways.
Like. Just
up.
right over there.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
And
That
then
ends your turn. Perfect. So let's
He's
move.
not gonna get his fire breath back. He's not gonna.
No, there's no way.
Does he get it
He
back?
got his fire breath back.
God damn.
Let's try.
Turd,
I
how
tried
much hit
to
points do you have?
manifest this.
18.
I
Curious.
will.
18?
Ooh.
Did
I
you not?
can-
You have 18 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, honey.
I will do my best.
You're
to
lucky
spare your
though,
lives.
because I was already planning on doing this. So with that information, I'm not going to change it. He's going to take to the sky,
Ooh.
so it's going to unfurl its wings from its back,
Okay.
and poof, everyone who's in 5 feet, excluding your ladle, gets an attack of opportunity.
Buddy.
No. Well, yes, your buddy. Unless he used his reaction, so he does not.
I
So-
don't think he even has.
And you used yours as well. So
I'm in the buddy
It's
space.
just
yeah,
Garose.
he actually doesn't have an attack of opportunity reaction.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, Garose gets an attack of opportunity.
And just checking, I'm in the same space as the breeze.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
we'll
five-
say-
that's not 5 feet. Or
We'll say you'll give you.
Okay.
We'll give you one.
I get you.
Okay. Garose's will hit. Alright, it's indeed.
that's just my
Plus 2.
attack bonus. Or
Yeah, attack.
where is that? Is that the?
Yeah. Plus, so whatever you're attacking with
Oh
normally.
my gosh, man.
So yeah.
That was more than I
what do you
was
have?
expecting.
What weapon do you have? Are you just punching
Short
it?
sword.
You guys like the cat
Where is
It's
it?
funny.
I
Huh?
Short
do
sword.
like
Is it up above?
It's so funny.
No, I'll just punch it then.
Do you not have it? Do you not actually
Makes
have
me
a short
very
sword?
happy with my view.
I'm supposed to have it on me, but I haven't been playing with
Oh,
it.
wait. So go into
Ladle's
your
just hitting him on the butt.
inventory
Yeah.
and equip your short sword. Oh. Is
Oh,
it
just
in
a
your
dagger.
backpack?
There's a dagger.
Oh, yeah.
Hit it with the. Oh, which one does the most?
So go back into your actions. There you go. So plus 4 to hit,
Okay.
and then you get a d6. So you'll hit.
D6.
You've got
Okay.
an 18.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. Oh no! So that's you do get a plus 2.
Okay.
So 3.
3 on it.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you
So
had a
creative.
cup over here.
Huh? No, I just pulled one from right under there. The
You
cup.
had one over
Yeah,
here
I moved it.
earlier.
Alright, 3 damage.
Yes.
Alrighty. Man, can I do math? That'd be great. Okay.
No.
So, it's looking pretty hurt. It's not dead, clearly, but it is now flying above you guys, and it's going to take 1 attack at Arno, right? Yeah, it's going to take 1 attack at Arno. It's like it has a bit of a reach because it's big.
Yep.
It's going to use its horn attack.
Okay.
14.
No.
No. And then it's going to use 1 bite attack against Garose. Is it 18 will hit?
Disadvantage though.
Disadvantage. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna cutting words whatever this damage is.
18. Huh?
I'm gonna cutting words whatever.
Is that a reaction?
Yeah.
You already used your reaction.
Oh
this
really?
turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
2
the-
attack.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Important lesson. You can't
Yes,
use cutting
it
words.
is. I learn every
So
day.
Garose is
It's a
going to
important
take
You could also.
damage.
Never mind.
It's just argue with
If you
until he
didn't, if you
concedes.
didn't want
Not
to take
111.
a reaction,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to make that attack.
Okay.
I gotcha. Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah. No, I know.
for its
I know you know.
last attack, it's going to pick. It's gonna hit Breeze. Why not?
Oh, buddy.
Poor Breeze.
17.
That hits.
That will hit.
Well, disadvantage and Bane.
Disadvantage
too.
and oh my gosh, I forgot about Bane. Let me roll Bane on Garose. It still hits. And I'll
Yeah,
roll
Bane on him. Bane on Buddy.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
What did you roll?
12.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, minus
He's got a 16.
4.
He has a higher armor class than I do.
His baby.
He is
Yeah. So that'll end its turn, but it is currently it's like 10 feet in the air, and then it goes another 5.
Ooh.
So it's currently 15 feet off of the ground.
Okay.
But it's still in the same spot. Penelope, it's your turn.
How far can arrows go?
Oh gosh, the
Bolts, like a
Do you have
crossbow bolt?
a crossbow? Oh, I don't know.
hold on, let me Google that.
80 feet.
Wait, I can tell you. I've got. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Range is 80 to 320, but like 320 is like the max.
So I'm gonna
Anything
move
between
10
80 and
feet.
320 are at disadvantage,
I'm gonna
right?
move like there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna crossbow.
Yeah, get him.
Right.
How do I do that?
Same roll an attack.
Well, that D20.
Can I use my bardic inspiration
Well
now?
done, 80 through 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You could roll that.
Roll first, and then roll the other one if you need it.
Okay. So do I add anything to that?
Mm-hmm. It's your attack bonus. So like, it should be your dexterity modifier.
Okay. 16.
And do you have proficiency with crossbows? I think you do. So then add your proficiency bonus as well, which is plus.
18?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's 18 to hit. Will hit. So you don't have to roll your bardic. I usually
what
wouldn't
do I-
tell you.
Do
Yeah.
I
but-
need to roll something for the crossbow?
Yep. You're rolling your damage. It's 1d8,
D8.
and then
Plus
plus
your
your
dex.
dexterity modifier and damage.
And
And
damage.
your proficiency.
Oh, so plus 3.
Mhm.
Can I use his weird thing?
Not for
No,
damage.
you don't know. It's just a timer.
Oh.
It's just a timer.
8.
Nice.
Plus 3.
Woo!
11.
Nice.
Smack it.
Alrighty.
Put it down. Yes, Erica.
Alrighty.
Come on.
He's,
We've got
he's
two
starting to
girls
get.
With a
going.
crossbow. Yeah, the crossbow.
So you see, like this arrow just goes straight through one of its wings.
Crossbows
It's
are
not
fucking
feeling-
cool.
It's not feeling too great after that. We'll say it is now 10 feet off the ground.
Cool.
Because that one, it threw one of its wings. It is looking really rough right now.
I didn't mean to hurt it.
And it
Yes,
is,
you did.
it is
I
thrashing
kinda
and screaming.
They killed a
You
man.
can see it's starting
It's
to,
kinda cute, though.
like, it really wants to use its fire.
Uh-oh.
It didn't last time,
Wait,
But it
before
really
my turn,
wants
I'm gonna
to.
move back a few.
but it also really wants to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay.
We've got our other buddies, right?
Indeed
that
we
are
do.
dying, or the one is dying.
This guy was still doing saves, right?
The guy who is on the ground, or the guy over there, has failed his save. So he is dead.
Could have saved him.
Not really.
We got one
Yeah,
guy.
spare the dying.
It's okay. We got one guy.
But I couldn't get to him.
No. Not the 26 fire.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
Make a turn.
I would like to shoot at this friend. Specifically, I want to aim for its other wing to try
Okay.
and bring it down.
Go ahead.
Shit. Nope. Okay, fine. What is that?
No, that's
It's
not.
cocked.
That's
It's cocked as shit. Okay. Oh my god.
4 plus 5 or something like that.
4 plus 4 is.
Does not.
that's an 8.
Bane doesn't
Bane is
do anything.
only on its attacks
Okay.
and saving throws.
Okay. Well, then I will.
It's behind you now.
What do you see?
I can't do anything.
You can command it with your bonus.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I don't know if I can. Can I cast Thaumaturgy as a bonus action?
Is it say you can?
It doesn't say anything. Oh,
Per
casting time
se.
in action.
Casting down one action, yeah.
Dang it.
We should have had you stand under it with your sword, and then I bolt Earth up, and you just like.
Need meta magics.
Next time.
Cool.
Keep that in
Next
mind.
time we know.
Next time.
Can I wing a dagger at it?
Sure. You gonna wing the dagger at it or a dagger?
The dagger.
Okay.
How far is it from me? If I'm up here.
35.
5, 10, 15, 20.
It's like 35 feet.
25.
30,
Fuck,
30.
it's a
Wait,
disadvantage.
was it out of 30?
I thought we were
20,
gonna
20,
come back
60.
to it.
It is out of range of 20 feet. But
20,
you could,
60.
si-
I have
well, sorry,
60
yeah,
at
it's out of
disadvantage.
your normal range. You could
I'm
move
gonna
closer.
try. No, I'm not gonna jump down that shit.
You can walk down it. You got movement.
No! I'm staying on top of my thing because I don't want to get hit.
All right.
It does hit
Oh
hard.
God. That's a 9.
No.
Woo.
The guy on the ground just.
Oh,
That would be a nat 1. That would have been funny though. But no, you're good. It lands off in the grass.
Dies.
Thank you.
Just have to start rolling.
Will that end your turn?
That's how he feels.
Yeah.
as well.
Brings us back to Turk.
Someone remind me to get that later.
Get that later.
Oh man.
I got it right here.
Alright.
Oh, it's very sharp.
Sorry.
And it's got that extra burning, tingling thing too, right?
Alright, I'm gonna take, because I know this thing's gonna drop soon, I'm gonna take 1, 2 back.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Okay.
Oh, buddy is.
Saving throw, charisma.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Ooh.
She's stupid.
What's the
13.
13? It just makes it. It's
just
meter
makes it.
beat, so it hit 13.
I did.
Oh, wait, that's a saving throw.
Bane.
You succeed. You succeed.
Bane.
Yay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Alright, 1d4 psychic damage.
Okay.
I wonder if that'll put it over the top.
I'm gonna give it its damage. Do you speak Draconic?
No.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
so you just mock it in whatever language, but it gets you. It doesn't know what you said, but it understands what you
It's a
said.
Chimera, more like Chimera.
You said 9 damage?
I do the tear on my eye and it knows.
9
Did you
damage?
say?
What? A 1d4?
1d4.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I thought you were rolling that. My bad.
No, you are.
I gotta do that.
I don't roll that.
Yeah.
You got
That's a 1.
plus anything or just 1d4?
No, that is. It should be 1 unless Mika.
Wait. Where are you? You're doing.
Yeah, it's just
which
1d4.
is-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
it told me there.
Okay.
Yep, just 1.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
And then, yeah. You still have your action, yeah? Or is that a bonus action?
That's my cantrip.
But what is
But
it?
it's
Is it an
an
action or a bonus
It's
action?
an action.
It's an action, yeah.
Oops, sorry.
It's 1
Okay.
action.
Cantrip is like your spell
Yeah.
level. It's just level 0.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
That's how many times.
Why
you
did
can
they
cast
make
it.
that a thing? I don't
So
know.
that you can have spells that you can
Two.
cast an infinite number
See-
of times.
See,
That's
but they
why.
could have
Yeah.
just made it level 1, and you can cast an infinite number of level 1 spells,
Mhm.
and then just made it go up to level 10, but they didn't. They just made
Huh.
cantrip instead.
It's always
Yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
it's always
I
been
like
level
it.
0.
I like it.
So
I'm just
I
gonna
like it better.
take the rest of my movement.
And they used to have slots.
Okay.
Can I do that, right? I can. I have 3 more steps.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
1, 2, 3. I'm
Music
gonna go by the
to
tree.
by the tree. Okay, you're at, and you have partial cover, so you get a +2 to your AC while you're behind it.
Liddy.
Okay. Gross is standing underneath this thing and not very happy. 'Cause he just took a little bit of a beating. But he
Yeah.
doesn't really have anything to hit. So what he's going to do is he's going to take the dodge action, and with you may, if you'd like, spend your reaction to dodge as well.
I will do that.
Okay.
This thing's coming down.
Cool.
He's gonna miss.
It's Arno's turn.
All right.
It's a cool little
I
thing.
like that. It's fun.
I'm gonna. Let's see.
Go under it.
Well, I'm going on this side of it, like right under it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. So it's a 15
yeah.
feet cube in
Nice.
front of me. I think it should miss the rest of the people.
Yeah.
And it should hit the 10 feet up. And it's
Okay.
a Constitution saving
Constitution
throw
saving throw.
against a 15.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage?
He loses 4 or a D4 to Bane. That's a success.
Okay.
I don't even have to roll the D4 to.
So I think it's still half damage of
Okay.
2d8.
2D. Alright. Oh, naughty.
Where's the dog?
Kick
Yeah, I
its
heard him.
ass. Kick its tight
He's
little
around
booty
there.
hole.
Hiding.
Is he under the table?
Nice. Chill.
He's in his
Oh, it must
bed,
be in his
I
bed.
think. Good dog.
So 1
He's getting better every time. Slowly.
6.
Alright. 6
So-
total or 1 and a 6?
Unsuccessful takes half damage.
Okay. So 3.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's it. Doesn't get pushed.
Alrighty. It's getting closer. You ain't dead yet, but you're getting closer. Chimera.
I will. The ladle can move up to 20 feet
'Kay.
and
It's
attack.
gonna go up.
So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
Just a floating ladle.
just and try to hit him
Bonk
with
him.
it. Ooh, 7, and I add. It's the spell attack bonus
Yep.
that I add. So 13. All
Will
right.
not hit.
And is Garose? Garose is hurt.
He's
anyone
hurt,
else
but he's
hurt?
not bad.
Okay. Then I will. Oh, what's that one called? Sacred Flame him
Okay.
again for the 14. dex.
14 dex. Yep, that succeeds.
Near mind. And
No. You succeed.
Oh, I succeed.
Sorry. I always.
It's interchangeable, I get it.
Yeah. He
He
failed. You succeed.
3 points. of
Yes. Fuck him up. All right.
damage. And I'm
He
gonna
has
stay where I am.
12% health left.
Wow.
Do you have 100 health?
Oh, you have much more than that.
Nice. Guys, we did good so far.
Yeah.
The
You
second
guys have
half
done
of the
very
damage.
well.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So since her ladle is above it now, can he not go up without smacking the ladle?
I will say
Ladle
he,
gets up.
I don't think it quite works like
it's
that.
it's not tangible. Like things can pass through it, but it hits with energy.
Got
So
it.
maybe it deals damage to him as he passes through it. Who knows?
You probably know.
I do.
He gets to decide.
I do. There's
Cool.
not really a rule.
Was that
Yeah,
it?
I was
it's
just
a gray
curious.
area.
I
Yeah.
was just curious.
Okay. It's
That's all I
the
have.
creature's turn,
Oh.
Oh no.
and it is not happy.
Never is.
Alrighty, we're gonna
What else is new?
We're going to have it roll
Maybe I
a.
should have healed myself.
I'm trying to think. What is survival?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Baiting. It's okay. It's gonna flee.
No.
It's got like it's
It's
got
scared
25
to
HP
But
left.
it's not smart. It doesn't know to do that.
It's got survival instinct.
Oh,
It's dumb as bricks, but it has a wisdom like
But he's hurt.
Twice
How
what he
far
did.
can he? His wing.
True.
He's missing a wing.
well, he's not missing a wing, but he's still
He's
hurt.
missing part of it.
I said he's gonna try and flee, or at least he's gonna flee.
We're gonna see how far it gets. Look, there's a lot of
Oh,
wind
yeah.
up there. It's kind of quick.
Now,
Can I learn how to fly?
Can the guy that's stabilized
Yeah, you
get
can.
up?
Can I? Is that
no,
big?
stabilize. He is
You're
stable
just
at
dead
zero.
at zero.
At like
You're
yeah,
stable at 0.
or what was it,
Knocked
one?
out, right?
Unconscious.
Yeah,
I think
one
it's,
at-
No,
Zero.
zero's- it could
I
go.
don't know.
Yeah.
I
In
think
any
it's
case,
at 0.
I think
so
it's
he has a
0
fly
'cause you're,
speed.
like,
It's
not up.
reduced
Yeah.
right now
Like, if
because
you
you
get
guys
hit,
have
you're
beat
still
the
dead.
shit out of him.
It would be death saves again because you're stabilized. So I think if you got hit again, it would be like death
Yeah.
saves again.
Unless you get your max, double your max, but that's a lot.
So.
Yeah.
So it's like essentially level with you right now,
Ooh.
and it's like flying and like on my way out. There's someone above. I'm gonna run the fuck away.
Aw.
Its fly speed is reduced. It is gonna turn tail. It's
Whoa.
gonna get to about here.
What is its speed?
60 when it's flying, reduced to 30. So it's about 6 squares.
30 is...
And there was no ladle attack of opportunity.
No,
right?
ladles.
Okay.
They don't have like conscious thought. She has to make an attack, and she already used her
4,
reaction to
5,
dodge.
6. It should be here.
Just train that.
There you go.
Sentient ladle.
No.
Sorry.
Its butt hangs over.
Oh, it does. Sorry.
How
I
far
was
is it
using the
right
cup because I can't see where it's
Alright. And as it's turning, no, it's not gonna do it. I was gonna say it's gonna just turn down and just blast the guy on the ground, but that's just rude. So there it is. Penelope.
How far do we say bows go?
Your
they-
crossbow, its range is 80
80.
feet without disadvantage, but you can
You're
shoot up to
good.
320 feet.
This is 60 to me,
Yeah.
so you're about
But
the
you
same.
suffer disadvantage.
It's gonna have a tough
beyond
time.
80.
Beyond
So
80.
am I
So you're
at
at about
disadvantage
60,
now?
so you're
Yeah,
good.
you're good. You
Okay.
can shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Shoot him.
I forgot how to do that.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
And you add your attack modifier, which is +3 total, so it
Okay.
doesn't hit.
No.
Unless you want to add your... I already told you the outcome, but roll your d8. Or d6?
It is
D6.
d6.
D8 was,
Yeah, well,
5.
does not hit.
Oh! Would 6 have worked?
6 would have worked.
No.
I wouldn't have asked her to roll it if it wouldn't have hit.
What's that?
So
alright,
close.
so my
Question.
Guess
dead,
I'm
less
done.
than dead.
What is your on the fire and my laser ability?
My fire ability?
Your laser ability.
It's 100 and.
Yeah, what is it, an action or a bonus action?
It's an action, but it's once per short rest. I guess I should have used it earlier, but I was like, what if we need to fight more weirdos?
No worries. Well, hey, here's your weirdo.
Oh,
No
is it a
worries.
beam or a cone?
It's a beam.
It's a.
Oh.
I think it's a cone.
It's a laser.
It's a laser.
My
Use-
fire breath weapon.
Yeah.
It's a. Oh, it's line. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's a line.
5
like-
by 30.
Yeah, it's like 120 feet, or 5 by 30.
You can snipe people with that.
Well, it's 30 feet, so it's not amazing. But so that'll end your turn unless you want to use a bonus action to cast like a spell.
How far above the ground is he?
He's 10 feet off the ground.
I'm gonna boop breeze up. No, or Garose up.
Well, Rose is way back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh
lift.
wait, he's not that. He can't. He has
He
melee
has no
only.
range. Yeah.
Can I just do message and whisper in the beast's ear?
Do you speak Draconic?
I do.
Yeah,
She's a
sure.
dragon.
Just in case.
She might not have learned
She
it.
was not raised around dragon. You know.
Do you speak Elvish?
Yeah.
I actually. How does
I would
message work? Is
assume
it
that.
just me like saying something to it?
So yeah, it's basically you can just whisper it and it hears it in its head.
Only quitters run from a fight.
Okay.
Dashes.
It
towards
understands.
The middle dragon.
Also, you're kind of cute.
Whoa!
Okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna bag this thing with sleep so
All
you
right.
can actually get your take
So
your,
this
shoot your
these
shot.
guys are they're for the moment they don't really matter, but
One is stable.
one is stable, the other is dead. Mika, it's your turn. What's the range on your bow?
150,
Oh, yeah.
600. It's a long
Oh my
bow.
god, longbows, I forgot.
Yeah.
600
that
feet.
is 12.
Does not hit. 14 is its armor class.
No. That's all I got.
Bonus action?
No. I don't have anything.
Okay.
It's just my buddy.
He has a fly speed, yeah? Or no, he can't fly yet.
He has little legs.
Okay.
Wait, for armor class, do you have to beat it?
Meet
or
beat.
beat.
Is that what, like, when I rolled, is that what I was aiming for? 14?
Oh, can I
get
send
14?
Wait.
You rolled an 8
1, 2,
plus
3,
5,
4, 5, 6,
which is 13.
No, I had it
7,
a 6.
8. I'm gonna
plus
send Buddy
3.
over here, and he's
plus
gonna go get
5,
my dagger
right?
for me.
Yeah, but what was I
Oh
supposed
wait,
to add
yeah,
to
no,
it?
you did hit it.
Dexterity
I
and
did?
proficiency?
She did. You did hit it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Dex plus proficiency. I'm sorry.
I can
I
math.
thought you rolled 2 5s. That's my bad. Go ahead. Yeah, you get to hit it.
What do I hit it with?
1 D8
Plus your
3.
dex and proficiency.
6.
6 plus 3?
No. what's
6
that?
total.
Wait, your damage is only plus your dex.
It is?
At
It-
least
but
on
if
a
you're
bow.
proficient with the weapon.
I'm proficient with bows, and I only get my dex.
How do I know if
okay.
I'm proficient? If it's here?
It'll tell you.
Because it's here?
Okay.
I guess I see. So then 3...
Or sorry, you only get your proficiency bonus. You don't get a dex bonus.
So then 5.
So
Okay.
then 5.
But I still want to do the message.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Is
Sorry.
message a bonus action or action?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but what's
So
the casting
what's the-
time? Cantrip is level, essentially.
It just says 1 action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it, just cause.
Thanks.
Because it's like you're literally whispering to it. It's not like you're... Alrighty. Mika, you took your
I'm
attack.
done. Yeah, I missed. And
Back
I
up to
sent,
Turk.
I sent my buddy to go
Alright.
get my dagger.
I'm gonna bag this thing, okay?
You're
5,
cool.
10, 15, 20,
Okay.
25.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna cast sleep right above it,
Okay.
within 20, like up in the air,
Yeah.
but within 20 feet.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna cast it as a second level
Second
spell,
level.
so I need 7d8s. I don't want this thing to go away.
78.
I could add
Here's-
2d8s for
Oh, no.
every.
Travis rolls
stuff.
them. Here's
Yep.
6.
Why do you have so
Wait,
many?
hold on. Okay.
Oh my
There's
God.
the little tiny one.
I'll take the tiny one then.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll use mine.
That's so pretty.
You need.
Oh.
Wait.
No, I can use mine.
Yeah,
Don't
you
worry.
got him. You said you had 7.
Yeah, yeah.
You just added an 8.
Oh, what? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, sorry. I got
Yeah, you counted 7 and then said,
One of your
and I'll
fives.
use mine.
I D8, 7.
Alrighty.
Come on, need a sleepy chimera.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, that does it.
This is a lot.
6,
There's
7,
no way.
6, 1.
Yeah, it's asleep. So,
What
as,
happens? On the,
all right, so
what happens?
this creature is 10 feet in the air, and it just, and it's gonna crash into the ground. We'll say like it was moving as it goes, and we'll put him on his side to show that he's asleep. So he's like 5 feet farther or so. While he is asleep, he is considered prone. Prone means you get advantage on attacks, unless they're ranged. Ranged, you have disadvantage on enemies that are prone.
Even if from
Wait, advantage.
Even if you're from above.
Does he take damage from falling?
Not 10
fell
feet.
15.
Past. He was
at
only
15.
he was only up 10. He didn't increase again.
Not too much.
If it was 15, he'd take damage and he could wake up because it's until he takes damage.
Good, then he wasn't.
Okay, so you guys have 1 minute. That's
We just-
that's a long time.
Wail on him for a
Well,
minute.
do you want to get closer? Because as soon as he
Yes.
takes he takes
Everyone
damage.
get in and wail on
Yeah,
it.
don't miss this opportunity.
Okay,
Yep.
clock's ticking. You got a minute
Go.
to plan.
Okay. Everybody get in as close as we can.
Tell
Or are you just running
the
and looking?
death
Fee.
states of these two bodies, or would we need
You'd
to
have to go
check
up and
them?
use an action, which would take you about 6 seconds.
I would.
Fee
I
and
would
Turk,
like to
can
check
either of you
these
guys check those two?
It'll take you 10
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm gonna move
this
in.
guy 'cause I'm
My buddy's
closest.
gonna grab my dagger from over here-ish, and we're gonna move up here.
I'm gonna run. How long does it take to refresh your speed?
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Every
so
6
every
seconds.
6 seconds we go.
Okay.
All right.
Come get in. Are you in? Do you want to be in melee?
I guess so.
Right.
Is this a wait,
30.
Zephyr? Was this another
going
dead
to
body?
Move the guy
There's one
who is
dead
still
body?
alive.
No,
This
he was
one?
in
Can
That
I do a
one-
quick?
ignore
I'm gonna
that
do
one.
the guy.
That was
on
where
the,
like
that was where the other guy started.
Can I do a quick search on this guy? Quick search on this guy.
We're in
It's gonna take you
battle.
more than a minute.
Okay,
You
that's fine.
weirdo.
Never mind. Fine,
Pulling,
fine.
moving the guy who lived
Okay.
away from the.
Sounds
Do
good.
we need to pull out a weapon?
Oncoming.
Can you?
Say this guy's
yeah.
dead, guys.
I mean, you
I'm
can use
swapping.
anything you want.
I'm swapping
I don't
longbow for
think
short
That
swords.
will be.
I'm
What is it?
grabbing,
What is it?
And
Can I
dagger
pull-
is back on my.
Can I
person.
pull him away from the edge?
Sure.
I'm grabbing a dagger.
Okay.
You can move him 5 feet.
Okay.
This time, because you're not.
I'm gonna pull him,
strong
I'm just gonna pull him straight away from him.
If somebody wants, I can maybe guiding if anyone needs advantage.
Well, if he's across from somebody, they'll have this. They'll have
Oh,
advantage.
that's true. That's true.
What does shield do?
Oh, I was
It's
like-
okay. Just actions in this game.
Shield?
Make someone. No.
So when you, as a
Oh,
reaction,
it's a
if
great.
someone's attacking you, you can raise your AC, which is your armor class, by 5 until the end of your turn, or until the end of your turn.
The
start of your turn.
Start of your next turn.
And so, like, if someone comes at you and I'm like 16 to hit, and you're like, "Ooh, my armor class is 15." Shield for the next turn. Your armor class is
So
20.
then everyone up until your turn again has to. Your AC is still +5. So it would if your AC was
Pretty
16,
good.
it would be
Like,
21.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, I have it, so if anyone thinks I should use it, just tell me.
And it is a reaction, and it takes that spell slot.
Let's wake it up, guys.
And it paws the ground right in front of it. That was Turk's turn. It's going to be
Yeah.
Garoz's turn. Garoz will have moved up. Nobody
I was
moved
just saying.
Garoz. And he's going to take his attack first. It's at advantage, or it's not at advantage. He's not directly
It's
across
prone.
from it. It's prone. It's at advantage. Misses
8.
as well. He's going to use his bonus action. Also misses.
What is happening, dude?
Poor
I rolled a
Garoz.
2, a 5, and a 7. And it's going to ping Mika. You may take your reaction and use an attack.
19,
19
plus
will hit.
4. With a short sword.
Plus your hunter's mark.
Yep, I got it. That's a D6 and another D6.
Arno?
Yep.
You take your attack.
9.
9 damage.
Get him.
Mine's miss. It's 2 plus...
2 plus 7.
Oh, advantage. Sorry.
An advantage.
5 plus
Oh,
7.
I didn't
Nope.
roll that at advantage, but that's okay.
I mean, go ahead. If you roll
No,
a
it
20.
was a 19.
Roll a 20.
No.
Okay. Okay. That brings us...
Oh, I didn't have my 2. Add 2 to mine, so 11.
11 damage?
I just
Okay.
did my dice damage.
Okay, okay,
Sorry,
okay.
I forgot about my
Is that one
efficiency.
Female. If you want to do anything, like if you're throwing in on the attack, you may.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on the unconscious guy?
Sure. Or we can just do attacks right now.
Okay.
It's like this is like the
I got
beat
you.
the shit out of him moment.
I
But if
got
you want to, you
I
can.
I
We'll have
am
a sec.
I am pulling the guy elsewhere,
Okay.
so I'm probably not.
It's the creature's action.
Uh-oh.
The creature is going to right himself, so he's going to use half of his movement to get vertical again. And he's not happy. But he's surrounded, so he's not going to be able to.
This is not a surprise round.
No,
Okay.
we're just continuing.
Or
We're
not.
continuing the thing. Just from the top.
Does he have to roll to wake up?
No,
We did damage.
1 minute, and as soon as
Well,
he takes
what
damage.
if? Oh, okay. Oh, it's as soon as he takes damage. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was a roll if.
No. Alrighty. And it's coming up, and it's just gonna take its attack against you.
Yeah.
First one, it has a bane on it, is a miss. Second attack with its horns is what's your AC?
17.
17. That's a hit.
Okay.
For 11.
Okay.
And its last attack with it was bite, horn, claw is a natural 20.
Can I? Okay.
So it's gonna hit. So I'm not gonna roll the bane. Its damage. I'm gonna roll it instead of just doubling 11. Is
Nothing.
And I like can I cut
2d6.
now. Can I cutting words on the damage?
Do it.
Yeah, you could if you want.
I would do
What
it.
does that do? Halves it.
Roll a die and subtract. Roll a die and subtract the number from the creature's roll.
Or the attack roll or the damage?
You can expend 1 use of a bardic inspiration. Oh, so I'm guessing it's a bardic 1d6, right?
But is
use
it
bardic.
from the attack or from the damage?
It's from the damage. It can be both either. I can do attack or damage roll.
Oh, nice.
Your
So
bardic is a d6.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's a 4.
Yeah,
So hold on. Let me roll this.
Yeah, finish it.
That's 18.
Mm.
So that will put him down.
Yep.
Yeah, so bardic. Cutting
Got to roll higher than
4.
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
that only leaves it for 14.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn. Penelope,
I'm gonna stab it.
kill it.
Finish it.
How do I do that?
Roll a d20.
I'm gonna learn eventually, guys.
Add
Ow.
your dexterity.
That's a 7.
Doesn't hit.
What happens in that moment?
What happened? I'm
No,
tired.
what happens in the moment?
Do you have any cantrips that you can use as a bonus action?
Would they? They're all one action.
Then no. All right. The guy that you healed is going to throw a rock at it.
That's the first thing it does. I'm glad he's ready.
I misses. Go ahead.
This guy's
Just for fun.
This guy's
It
willing.
wasn't gonna kill it. There's no way.
3.
3.
Hang on.
You got 9 each.
16.
Good taste. Good taste.
Oh, yeah.
16.
Does hit.
Yes.
14 is its armor.
Finish it.
Give me this.
Yeah.
Just like, I finally hit.
Okay. 6 piercing. Shit, that was the wrong weapon. Hang on. 4 piercing.
Okay.
3 draconic. 2 hunter's mark.
200 mark. Happy.
I would like to stab it
Where?
through its fucking butthole.
Oh no.
Just whoop!
and just like,
Cute
and
little
it
cat
just, it goes farther than you thought.
That's crazy.
Like,
Get a little.
hilt and in a bit. Like, just keeps.
I hope you like this.
And it just. Everyone around it, please make a dexterity saving throw.
How
as
close?
its head just.
How close?
And it
around
releases the fire that it's been
am I in
holding
range?
off. Huh?
Am I in range?
Everyone that's
with
within a 5-foot radius.
so not me.
15.
Not you.
17.
15, 17,
19.
19.
I am.
You're
far
good.
away.
So yeah, and gross.
You want me to roll for him?
I got
Okay.
it. That is a fail on Garoz's part. Everyone takes damage.
All of us?
Everyone who in the 5 foot takes damage. You guys will take half of it. And I'm reducing it from 7d8 to 4.
Because he's
Or
dead.
sorry, d8. Yeah.
I thought it was just in front of its face.
It's just as it hits the ground, it's gonna splay out.
It's gonna fart.
Basically.
I should have ran back a little bit.
Not my little
well, you know,
buddy.
no, it's
we
just
knew this.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
your
Breeze
buddy's
is immune, so he's. I'm not even gonna roll for him.
Okay, so that.
Does that? I don't get a resistance to it.
Okay,
because of
so-
the- yeah,
That is 19
halved
halved to
9,
Roll down.
10.
10.
Ooh, roll down.
So everyone within
Damage.
5 feet takes 10 damage.
So I'm at -7.
So Arno is down.
No.
And Garoz takes his damage as well.
But Buddy is dead. Big Buddy is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and obviously Hunter's Mark
He's
is dead. Because he's
And that-
dead.
And
Okay. Before I
Combat.
forget, can I pick up my bows?
your arrows.
Oh
I
yeah.
forget.
Yeah,
I give
can
half
I-
of
You
them
get
back.
half of the ones you
Can
have.
I grab?
Just
I don't
like
remember how many I
just got
expended,
like
but I
a
got.
big ass lion head. Just
So I lose
climbing me.
one.
I'm just gonna shove the head off of
Okay.
you.
So
I used 4.
yeah. So you get 2 back. All right.
May I cast Spare the Dying on him and avoid some death saves?
You may.
Thank you. Like,
Alrighty.
too many bodies.
Everybody gets their peoples back. Alrighty.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
You
yeah.
get your
So what does
dagger.
that do? Just
I
leave it
did.
at 0?
That'll put you at 0.
All right.
And then
Yeah, I grabbed it in
Oh,
our
shit,
script.
sorry.
I thought you were gonna
cast
break it.
Alrighty.
Cure wounds.
Do you have any slots?
Teamwork
Yes, I
makes
do.
the dream work.
I've been
Everyone say their
casting, and
classic signature phrase at the end of a battle.
Fuck,
Fuck
I need
you
a
all.
drink. Gross, just fuck. Need a drink.
10 points.
Can we please get where we're going?
Have some wine.
That's your catchphrase. Have some wine.
No, I have
Try
some.
not to get crushed.
I say teamwork makes the dream work.
Only
Raise a
quitters fly
fist.
away.
That's only quick. That's really good. It's just
Alright.
really like a flex on anyone who like dies at the end of our
Imagine
battle.
dying.
Holy quit! Like I tried. I'd rather be a quitter and
Kinda
live than
cringe.
die.
The
a good
main dude is just dust. Yeah.
The main dude.
The first one that we saw fighting it
The
is
boots?
just dust.
Yeah.
There's
There's
a
boots.
pair of boots.
I would like to see the boots.
Okay.
Do I
They are a
recognize
pair.
them?
They're a pair of iron boots,
Can I take them?
reminiscent of like soldiers'
size?
boots.
Can I take them?
There's a little small for you, but yeah, you may take
Can I?
them.
Do they
Darn
add
my
anything
big
to me?
feet.
If you'd like to put on iron boots, you may. We'll add them to your inventory. We'll talk about the stats later.
Okay.
Can I search the dead body that I
The
have
Chimera?
on me?
Oh, yeah.
no, my the guy
Go ahead.
that was on the edge.
Are either of them
Well
alive?
done, guys. That was 214 HP.
Nice
What?
job, you guys.
Let me put some damage.
When it got down to 86, because it started with 114. When it got down to 86, it was like, it's not a really good boss fight, and buffed it to 186.
Nice.
And that's why I was like, yeah, I beefed it a little bit when you guys did a third of its HP in a turn. I was like,
King DM. I just got
That's
11 on
DM
that.
shit.
11. You find 6 silver and 11 copper.
I would
I
like.
think Italian at pocket.
And I mean, like there's a sword and a dagger as well. Or
Oh,
sword,
now
a
you have
sword
a
and
sword.
a sword
Are you
and a
alive?
buckler,
Short
the shield.
One of them is
Oh,
still
okay.
alive. After they
It's not a short sword.
finished
It's a long sword.
Okay.
pickpocketing his
Yeah.
dead friend.
I might as well. I'll just
After
take
they
that, I don't
finish
know.
robbing his dead
course.
friends,
Yeah.
I will cast Cure Wounds
Yeah.
on the dude.
In post. You did during the combat section.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
remember, he threw a rock at him. So.
Oh, that's
But
right,
how much
right.
HP?
7.
Look
7?
around and make sure there's nothing else coming at us.
Perception check, please.
Oh, that's a 7. That's
7?
not.
Doesn't look like it.
I would also like to look for more arrows, see if they were shooting anything at it previously.
You don't find any, unfortunately.
Okay.
None of
They
arrows.
did not. Okay.
How much silver was that again, you said?
6 silver, 11 copper.
Can we ask the guy who lived what well,
Yeah.
Who are they? Who are you?
You recognize them.
Oh,
They're soldiers.
Do I know any of them?
Make a general charisma check
Oh,
to see if you remember their names.
11.
11. No, not
I
these
see,
guys.
recognize their faces?
No. They're
They
just
they would not-
soldiers at Mystral. They kind of keep them rotating.
What are y'all out here for?
General patrol. Keeping an eye out for monsters.
I'm sorry your
Who
friends
trained
died.
you?
Hmm?
Who trained you?
Oh God, Commander Malik. He's one of the commanders at Breakwater.
Presumably not the one that trained me.
Not the one that trained you.
Well, that's too bad. I'll have to have a word with my father about that.
So what happened? The Chimera.
He looks at you. He's like, doesn't recognize you either.
I was saying, well, so what happened? Did the Chimera get the jump on you? Or
You could say that. It flies very fast.
were you expecting it to be
No,
there?
not at all.
Do you know anything about chimeras?
They can bite you really hard.
And you just
Fire.
learned that, huh?
That's what took Tim's head off. And he points behind, well, the map is gone, but behind the tree that's like the far tree, there's just a
Jesus.
body without a head.
Anything on that body?
Go ahead and make an investigation check. You know there's 5 people in a squad, so there's still 1 body missing.
Ooh.
One guy got incinerated,
Investigation?
one's dead, one is alive.
12.
12? 7 copper. Or 7 silver, 1 copper. On the beheaded body.
7 silver and
7
1
silver,
copper.
1 copper.
So what were you planning to do if the Chimera did come? Was a suicide
This is
mission?
not really Chimera territory.
Where do you think it came from?
Mountains. That's where most of the monsters come from.
Where's the rest of your patrol?
Well,
I see 4.
he points to the boots that you've strapped to you or put on. He's like, well,
1.
those were Darians. And he looks behind the tree and sees the guy behind the tree has a sash, kind of that captain sash. It's like, that was the captain. I'm new. I was just learning all their names. Captain Baron? No, that's too close. I don't remember.
Would I recognize a captain's name similar to?
What were you doing in this area again?
Can I
Just
take
patrol.
the captain's sash?
Yeah. So yeah, as you know, as those of you who have been around the Alliance, and you kind of get the that patrols go out.
Okay.
They keep the borders safe. They walk up and down roads constantly. 1 or 2 are sent out on every road every day to clear it out of monsters and bandits and stuff, to make sure trade, which is the biggest thing in the Alliance, is trade, so that people get places safe. And monster attacks are not uncommon, but monsters like this are uncommon.
Could I make a nature check on the Chimera to see
Yeah.
if there's anything?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at this fucker and
Yeah.
see if there's anything in it that we can use. Kind of want to take its head,
7,
but
That was a 1.
5, so 12.
12, and then
that's
are you making
3.
it
I don't know.
nature
4.
or?
I don't know. What am I making? It's no more than
Okay.
a 5. How's
Let's
that?
say, with all of you, we'll get to your nature check in a second. With all of you going, give advantage for a search on the creature.
What kind of search? Investigation.
Investigation.
17.
Yes. 17. Okay. Nature check. You haven't experienced a lot of chimeras. They're monsters. It's not something that's uncommon in the Alliance. As well as far as monsters. Monsters are frequent.
Yeah.
Like the reason these towns that are up near the mountains are so well defended, like Mystral is, like King's Crest, like Breakwater, is because monsters just flood out of the mountains looking for meals. And not a lot lives in the mountains but monsters. And so they come down looking for easy pickings instead of going after their own kind. But monsters this big just prey on smaller monsters.
Yeah.
So they don't come down that often. Investigation check. On the Chimera, you find a platinum piece.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. You open its belly and see, oh, did it eat anything? As well as a helmet and head.
Oh.
So now you have 2 helmets of captains.
I'll just. Yeah.
Yeah. You also find 6 gold, 2 silver.
Hey, was this your normal patrol route that you take every day, every week? Were you is this normal for you to be exploring this area?
We usually patrol between Mystral and King's Crest, but we were just doing a loop around the city, day in, day back, and it set on us about an hour ago. Started picking us off from the sky.
Whoa. It's a long time.
We hid while it was flying, and then when it finally got bored of toying with us and landed, we saw you on the road. Well, Darian saw you on the road. Points to the boots that you're wearing or carrying.
I'm gonna tug on his pants and give him a B.
Is this was worth anything? He's like,
Coffee.
Maybe
I gotta
like
pay for
water.
healing back in town.
It's got
Maybe like a
sentimental
couple
value, G.
piece. It was more to just make you feel better.
Better than nothing.
And he puts it in his little satchel.
So what did they tell you, besides this in basic training or any prep for this, did they tell you anything else about chimeras, how they act and what to do?
They don't give us much training on
Specific.
monsters like this. We haven't done an expeditionary force in 25 years. No one goes up into the hills. It's the last time the Alliance did that. It was slaughter.
Do you think anyone would have?
Make a history check.
Do you think anyone would have wanted you to be here at this time, a setup?
16.
Probably not.
Don't know anything.
I mean, monster attacks are common. Guess he just got bored. 16, 18?
8.
8. 16. You have absolutely heard of this. It was a couple years before you were born, right? 25 years ago at this point. It was the Battle of... where's my King's Crest page? Wait, no, there it goes. Battle of the Grey Pass. Grey Pass.
Gray or great?
Gray, sorry. Gray and great are 2 different spots on my list here of things, and I read, but it's Gray. The Gray Pass it's between Mystral and Breakwater. It's it goes into the mountains. It's called a pass, but it isn't really used as one ever since monsters. But the Alliance sent a lot of men up. They're like, we gotta clear out this pass. If we can make it safe, we can connect with other cities. Maybe reach out to
Between Mystral and Breakwater?
Mystral,
Or King's Crest?
King's Crest and Breakwater. Is that what I said? Yeah. King's
Yeah,
Crest and
sorry.
Breakwater. If we can connect with these folks on the other side of the spine, maybe we'll all prosper. 2,800 men. Less than 10 survivors. So you get the idea, and you recognize that when he says no one's been to the mountains in 25 years. There's a reason why. And the expedition lasted less than a couple days. Like, it was fast.
Do you know anyone around town? Like, have you ever gone on Mystral?
On that note, hey, you got any dive bar suggestions?
No.
No.
You ever hear any like weirdos talk about like chimeras? Any like freaks that like have a particular interest in like monsters or anything like that?
I mean, Commander Brightwood would probably know about them.
Okay.
He studies the monsters and
Do I know anything extra?
we'll get to that. And like what they do and their patterns.
Patterns.
You know, like patterns of attacks. Like he studies
Yeah.
like the frequency of attacks and he's very good at predicting and like coming up with strategies to defend the cities better. Hence why he's the grand strategist.
No,
Huh?
he's the master tactician.
Master tactician.
He's very smart. I'm not making fun of you. This is
I know.
Mika making fun
Smart
of your
enough to
dad.
know about.
And so you would know that your father was promoted from the military into like this role where it's like, hey, you're much more worth to us, like coming up with defenses and like figuring out how to defend us from these attacks than you are worth on the front lines. He's a bit of a wimp, but he is very smart.
Sorry if you already answered a question like this, but has there been any other monster attacks like this as of late? Like any guards? Like how about just any guards dying in general? Or patrol?
We got news that some guys got attacked by a water serpent. Day and a half march south, maybe.
Yeah, we saw that one.
And that's the most notable thing that's happened to patrol
So a
lately
few
in
more
terms of
of them.
monsters,
They don't
creatures.
tell us much.
You don't see anything, hear
Well,
anything.
if they told us how many people were dying, we wouldn't want to go out.
Good to know.
Well, don't go in the water.
Thank you. I
Watch for
might go take a
sections.
bath when I get home. Is that okay?
When you get
Make
home,
sure it's
Just to be
flowing
safe,
right
let's say
The
direction.
soldier
no.
cute.
Okay.
I'm really
you
trying
see,
to find a husband
you see,
out here.
like he's a younger guy. He's half orcish.
getting an MRS.
So he's beefy, but he looks like he's doing his time. Like he's going into the military and then he's gonna try and retire early, get some accolades on his back, and maybe get out. Like he's like cracked glasses, a little bit of peach fuzz. I wasn't expecting these guys to live. Sorry.
That's good.
He's nerdy attractive.
It's my type.
Alright. Does anyone else want to scan the land, or have we checked all the trees and everything?
Can
Make
I-
another perception check.
Sorry, can I also double check and just out of curiosity see if there are any. Make sure that the Chimera does not have a weapon similar to mine stuck in it anywhere.
Make an investigation check for that.
12.
Can I
12. What's up?
walk around nearby and see if there's the last person?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Also,
he didn't answer my question.
Was it in the
I
belly?
asked him
Was
about
that not it?
No, that was
Um,
the head of the other guy.
Oh, okay.
he
Sorry.
I see.
Whatever
you want. Whatever you want, King.
When Mika asked him what happened to the fifth guy, if I didn't say it, I meant to. He met the same fate as Darian.
Oh, okay.
So
Boots?
Then I won't bother
Wow.
looking
No
around.
boots.
Not that you
Leather
can
boots,
see.
probably. 13 on investigation.
no dagger, no similar dagger.
I did a 12 on perception to see if there's just
12 on
anything else
perception?
about the land.
It's like it's raining harder now.
Okay.
It's getting towards late middle of the day, ish. You guys are like it's coming down. It's not like torrential, but it's pouring. It's getting harder and harder to see.
All right, y'all ready to pack it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I do a real quick attempt at filleting the large Chimera and see if I can get any kind of pelt or...
Are you're gonna use like your short
I want
swords?
to use my
How
little
does he-
dagger and see if it reacts.
Okay.
Just
like
out of
a
curiosity.
flexible healing spells.
I'll be able
This
to
is
work.
gonna be nature or
so-
medicine, your choice.
Like I have some healing spells.
Sure.
I could, like
Do you have any healing spells left?
Yes.
15.
Yeah.
The Rose is going to tap you on the shoulder and ask if you have anything.
If you go
15.
unconscious,
I say for you,
don't
buddy,
take that
anything.
saving.
Okay.
It's just like a
Let
level.
you want to just take its head, or do you want to take the pelt?
I want to take its pelt and maybe claws.
Okay.
And I
you
specifically am looking for a reaction from the dagger.
nothing happens with the
Okay.
dagger. It carves really easily. That's good to know. Like it glides like butter.
Can I then just compare it with my other weapon? I have a regular dagger.
Your other dagger doesn't seem as sharp.
Interesting.
Look, it just doesn't feel right. You know, like
Yeah,
when you,
I understand.
Yeah. You get let's say a set of claws.
Hang on. Sorry.
You're good. How much?
Give me
If
just
you're giving it to him.
Hey, I'm a friendly guy, but I know the art of the deal. Can you, I'll trade you 1 cure wounds for 5-minute piggyback ride.
What?
How about an IOU 1 piggyback ride? I don't think I could carry you right now.
Yeah,
He
at
has
any
1 hit point left.
at any time that I request.
Once I get a rest, though.
Yes, the earliest morning or the latest night.
Okay.
The nicest break or the strongest fight.
Business.
That
It's
is
gonna be
7
like 1.
points.
It's like 1 trade.
That's all I got.
He will take that.
Do I believe that he's gonna do that?
Make an insight check.
No, don't tell me. Wait. La, 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 la,
I don't
la,
see
la, la, la,
shit.
la, la,
I got a 2.
You're looking at him. You're like,
Okay.
is he
La, 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 la,
lying?
la, la, la.
I'm-
You don't know.
I got other things on my hand. So you get
Great.
you get a pelt. It could be Chimera. You would have to like carve around all 3 heads and
yeah.
like because you cut off one head, it looks like a goat. You cut off one head, it looks like it looks like a fucking lion.
You're just
Lion's
sitting in the
impressive,
rain.
not so much. But like to get the full coat off of this thing,
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's too much. I
We should
want claws.
You're
Claws.
trying to
Yo, what do we do? Do we just leave it here or do you need to go
you
report it
get
back?
1 set. We'll just call it 1 set. What's up?
What's the guard's name again? That's alive?
The guard? You haven't asked.
Hey,
wait.
bro, what's your name?
This is Paul.
Paul, so what do you do with this thing? Do we need to go report it to anyone? Do we need to go drag it back ourselves?
That is the plan.
Do
We'll
you
head,
need to-
we'll head back into town. It's about 2 hours walk back into town. Maybe a little longer with the rain, but
It's not mountain yet.
I know, I'm sorry. If you want to go into the mountains, you can. Mountains are dangerous, and you know that.
I'm doing a little like
Yeah, of course.
finger check.
I don't mean to like.
Is it hurt?
I'm just sitting there scraping off like
Yeah, it's
reagents
all-
from a
Do
magical
you-
creature.
Do you want to take
No, it's a-
anything
it's
in
a regular
particular?
Yeah.
She has a set of
First
claws.
level.
If you want to go, you roll a
Do you need
nature
something?
or survival.
I need
Or
fur.
nature or you can take fur if you'd like. Nature
Anything
or
you want
medicine.
it? I can give it to you.
Can I give
As
you
long as it lasts
advantage?
No, I don't want you to that spell.
Oh, okay.
Is
I mean,
that
you'll be
allowed?
fine. I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon.
I'll give you that.
If you go to sleep, then give it to me.
Got good bonuses.
No, we'll be fine. I think we'll be
It's
okay.
a 16
But I
plus
will.
5.
Yeah.
Roll
21?
again. You've got
When you go to
advantage.
You don't heal.
Or a 9. So 16.
well,
so
okay.
21.
So you
Yeah.
easily get
Yeah.
a bit
a
of
long
fur.
rest, yeah,
I mean,
you heal
however
everything.
much you really
Oh,
And you gain back
Yeah.
all your
A
spell slots.
set of claws.
Yep.
If you'd like them.
Okay.
Important.
So if you
can
didn't
take
heal
one or
yourself and gain all your
Your choice.
spell slots back
And
prior to our
that's about it.
or
It's-
prior
that's
to
pretty-
this
yeah,
spell,
it's
you
it's
should
a
have.
creature. It
Yeah.
doesn't
I
have
did.
things
Okay,
on it.
good.
Could I
Well,
turn that
mentally, I don't
horn?
know.
Could I take a bone instead of a horn?
Next time we do song
Or would
we're gonna
it
do
still
song
count
and
as
both.
like bone
Sure.
dust?
Take both. Why not?
short rest we do.
I
I'm
haven't
just
had much
fussing
damage.
around, like trying to get you to stop doing
In the
things
interest
and
of
pay
time,
But I did this
because it is 9:45, and I want to make sure everyone else gets home. I know Abby said she was fine playing late.
I will play
I gotta get the Taco Bell.
Taco Bell break.
Break. I-
Just to get
honestly, I only have a little bit more that I wanted to get through this episode, this session. All right.
Let's do it.
Momentum. Let's go.
Yeah. So as you guys start heading back, nothing else anyone wants to do while we're there. We can have conversations
I still
with
wanna
guards or
watch for
whatever.
animals on the way.
Keep a perception check out. You guys are heading back in.
20. No,
Nice.
19.
You guys crest over the hill and you see fields, but not like grain fields like you guys have seen. Like there's down in wow, how can I not remember the name of my own cities? That's a great question.
There's so many, buddy.
In
Don't
Perch.
take it so hard anymore.
There's a lot of fields. Like it's a big agricultural town inland. But these are like low-lying, wet trenches, essentially. You've lived here for like a year. You know, these are the rice fields. This is a large rice production area, and they are everywhere, as you call it. It's like marshland almost, because they are everywhere for, 3 miles, 2 miles around. Rice
Oh.
everywhere.
That smells good.
No.
But as you crest over this hill and you see that, in the distance you see a collection of wooden walls and a large red roof that sticks up above them. And then on either side of that, you see a glassy lake. Murky brown in color-ish, almost green. What you would gather as the Mystral Lock. As again, those mountains just keep getting closer. They keep getting bigger and bigger. Like, what the fuck? They're tall can be. Way in the distance, you could maybe what you make out is the sun tower, a large red and gold pillar. But you can maybe just maybe a little tiny bit of it, maybe. Lights dot this lake town. I'm gonna start reading my script instead of embellishing. Mark this town. It's got shops and taverns sparked. As you start to get closer, you can see like above the walls a little bit, maybe. A little bit of floating on the water. There's like some pillars that stick out into the waterlands. You see a barge belonging to the Alliance head. He's got it, or like the Alliance lead of this area is big. You can see it just past that red roof. Your destination, as Gross points out, this large section in the middle. The town is mostly raised a few feet off of the ground. Most of the ground here isn't solid. It's like mud essentially. So they've got pillars into the solid ground. Solid wood pillars with raised walkways as well that crest across between taverns. And there's a couple cobbled walks, but they're not like they're not large or plentiful. That's my place. You get the sense that the water level is a bit lower than usual. You get like that kind of smell, like dying, rotting moss and small creatures and stuff that were left out. It's like ooh.
Low tide, sulfur smell.
Low tide, yeah. And the sound of the rotting plot life and mud is strong, and you're not even in town. The outer wall is well defended. It's got like cross-spiked stakes that go all the way around. You see guard towers every about 50 or so feet going along with massive stone arches that mark the gates that enter this. It's very well defended. You get the idea that it gets a lot more monster attacks than Split River and other towns that you visited, just because it's proximity to the mountains. Let's see here. Crows and ravens are abundant around this area. The one that you saw earlier, probably just hanging a little bit farther out of town, but the ones here, prevalent. They're picking up things and ripping up little dead bodies and rodents and creatures that they've found. The carrion of different like small rodents and sometimes on those like spikes, you see rotting monsters. Things of all natures. Like you see what could be like a hyena, and then a little bit down the way, some sort of lizard or snake folk, and a little bit farther this way, there's like, it looks human. Maybe? There's just, but like, at this point, they don't even bother to clean them up. Like, it's hopefully scaring something off. It's more work to send someone out there to pick it up. Some of you recognize from storybooks, some of you from your nightmares. This thing's not pretty. And, they're rotting to pieces. The guards don't accost you as you approach. They recognize Garoz at this point. He's taking his hood off and he's, like, raiding around. They let him in after giving him a check. Because if he's good, then you're probably good as well,
Would they recognize me? Probably not.
One or two of them might recognize you and say, "Hey, you're the Brightwood kid. Rolling with him." Like, oh, what? They expected you though. This was the day that you were supposed to arrive. It's a little later than maybe they would have hoped. You stopped for a little bit, but they welcome you into the city. The streets are quiet. There's not a lot going on here. There's a couple beggars here and there, but it's not a lively town. Split River, it had its markets, and it's this large stone that all the stores and little pop-up shops were built around, and it was pretty much lively even into the night. Not here. People are not living well. It's very dank. It's very drab, and people are wearing tattered clothes. Guards are polished clean, and that's you can kind of get the idea that not everybody's doing so well here. Let's see. People are crowding around braziers and keeping heat because it's pouring rain. It's not, it's colder here. You've noticed a chill coming down, rushing down from the mountains. It probably dropped 30 degrees or so since you left Split River. Mid 40s, 50s, and it's autumn at this point, so it's getting a little chillier, and it's raining.
Would like to have a dragon scarf.
Dragon scarf, done. Let's see.
Everybody cold, he'll go.
A pair of town soldiers escort you guys to this larger wooden drawbridge that lands, and you're escorted right to the edge of it, where they hold you back.
Do I know this area at all?
You would recognize this with its walls being a little bit more well kept and updated to be the Alliance Head area for this city. What's the name of it? That's the good question. I'm forgetting the name of it. That's my bad. I should have had it written right there, but I do not. So it's well kept. The it looks like the wooden walls are maybe even stained or painted compared to everything else in the city. It is very well kept and quaint. Looks homely versus broken down buildings and leaky roofs and stuff like that. Your group is denied entry. Only Guros is to be let in. I wrote more on back, but so before we head out, would you guys like to roll?
Do they give us money?
Yeah. So Guros turns to you and hands you the promised 150.
So
we each get
30 each.
Yeah, and he brings
gold.
He brings Paul in with him.
30 gold.
Yeah, 30 gold apiece. Yeah, he brings Paul inside with him to get healed. He asks.
Shit. Are there cell phones in this world?
There are not.
Yeah,
He
that's the
asks.
stuff.
He asks
Give
for
him
the
my
2
number.
helmets.
Investigation check. Just read it.
I'll wrap the one
The
with the
sash.
sash as well.
Yep. And he takes them inside and thanks you and passes you another 5 for carrying on your legacy and letting them so they can let their families know.
Can I give Paul a hug and smile at him nicely?
Of course.
How
Hi,
nicely.
it's so nice to meet
They're
you.
just sweet.
He's limping off. Groses too. They're stringing all over.
The boots have no significance, do they?
They're just boots.
They're just boots. I'll talk. I will
Okay.
find out more about them later.
Do any of us know if this is normal for this town? Is this always been a hardship town,
Yeah,
or is this
right.
something?
Is it
You would
similar
know.
to
You've been
how
here
it's been?
before. You've passed through. You guys might have read about it. This is how it is.
Okay.
The water level looks low. It's just kind of how it is. It's just boggy here.
Can I usher, just before Gross heads over, can I just usher him down to kneel down?
Yeah.
Talk to him
He
for a second?
kneels with you.
Listen, yeah, this could be just crackpot theory. I'm very high right now, but I want you to see if there's anything with this Chimera attack. It seems a little off, and it seems out of the blue. So if you hear anything, suspect anything fishy, keep us in the loop, please.
Can I hug him and say, bye?
He accepts your hug, mostly because he's like not in the space to be able to dodge anything at the moment. He thanks you all for your assistance in getting him here, and as well for helping to save the life of one of his soldiers. He promises you that he will continue to look into it. He'll pass it on to your father and discuss it with him.
Does he tell me that?
Yeah, he's telling, not your father, but
No, but like he tells me he's gonna tell her father.
yeah. He lets you know. He's like.
Gross.
I look him in the eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, don't mention it to him. Like, we'll tell him like what you saw, but don't tell him there's anything fishy about it. Like, if you find anything fishy,
Okay.
I don't know. I heard from Paul said Bright was the one who knows all about chimeras. Again, crackpot.
Make an insight check. And
Shit.
stands and he thanks you and shakes all of your hands.
That's good.
Like Mika, milady.
That's 22.
There's no discernible thing you can see, just armor.
Yeah. He looks and he's like, I think it was Argo. And he turns to you. He's like, someday I'll learn your name. Thank you.
Sweet. That was a 22 insight, by the way.
22 insight. You look at him and when you tell him don't mention it to him, kind of like what you told me. I'm getting tired of.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you can tell like he's like, why would I fucking not tell him? Are you stupid?
Did I not
like,
just tell him why though?
Well, yeah, no, but he's like
But
that,
with my reason,
like
okay.
that. He's like, he's fucking smarter than us all. Like about when it comes to monsters and strategy and understanding what's going on. Like I'm not gonna tell him, kind of thing. Like he's like,
No, but you know
okay,
what,
buddy.
But you know what I mean, right? Tell him what you saw, but if there's anything fishy you find on the side, consider.
We'll keep our eyes
vagueness.
out.
You guys
And then
do.
he suggests to you guys the Barge Tavern, and he tells you that should they need you, that's where they'll go looking first.
I also want to mention to him, if you need to find us, you know where to find my father. You can reach me.
Mm-hmm.
No trouble.
And if you get lonely, you can come hang out with us anytime.
Okay. Take away 1 gold for me.
For why?
What is?
Yay!
So this is the map of Mystral that Mika will inevitably buy.
Cool.
Well, no, I'm not buying it. She's buying it for me.
Oh,
What?
did you say she
Say
would?
to this.
You said she would.
You promised to
Okay.
buy.
So
Yeah,
1
you
gold
bought me
from
my
you.
things.
But I'm keeping it then.
Okay.
Very cool.
Will you
Yeah.
send me
1
a
gold.
PDF or an
Yeah.
image of it as well?
What an expensive map this is.
Yeah. So like again, this is like town maps aren't common. They don't make maps of the town. You commission somebody to
I want one.
make this
I
map
want
for
one.
you. But it's also like a and Abby is a very visual person and I'm making maps because it's fun. So yeah, this is the town of Mystral. You'll see that the large section in the middle is that the
Oh wow,
guys.
it's way bigger than
Where are
the
we
one.
right now?
So we're hanging
You guys
out
are like
outside.
right here.
And where's our tavern?
The tavern that he pointed out to you is called the Barge, and it is a moving tavern. It's literally a barge. It's not this one. It usually hangs out on the northwest docks here, and he points it out to you. So,
Okay.
and of course it moves. So
That's really cool.
Cool.
she like unhooks it at night.
That's
and
so cool.
Lets it float.
Would I have known about it?
You
Probably.
would. I don't know if you would have stayed there, just because it's. He says like, oh, that's like the good way to find you because it's easy to spot the barge on
Right.
the water. Versus the other tavern is like, you want a cheap room? Here's a cheap room. You want the barge?
You get the barge.
You want the barge.
Well, no, they won't.
Alrighty.
I was gonna ask if,
Where
they,
did we
if we
come
could.
from?
Can I
So
try
you
and
guys came
convince
in
them?
on this
Can I
road
try
here.
and convince them to pay for our stay tonight?
He already gave you 5 gold.
Yeah, that was for the boot. I'm gonna try. Can I
Flicks
try?
Go, you know what? Go ahead. Yeah, roll for it. Why not?
Please? You were gonna give it to me.
I was
dang
gonna
it.
give it to you.
That's a. What am I doing? Persuasion. 18.
18. Sure. Yeah. He flicks you a gold piece.
Nice.
Alrighty. We'll pick up with whatever you guys do in town. We'll say you make your way over to the northern docks, and you find, let's see, a female dwarf. Beard and all. This stout little, got her own like makeshift sailor's hat, kind of like paper, but she found a way to laminate it, kind of like, what are you doing? And this is Nalai. And Nalai Swamp Swift, and she's the owner of this establishment, like her father, and her mother, and her grandfather and grandmother, and so on and so far back for who knows how long, have owned this little barge that sits on the lake, and takes people around. The rooms are nice. It costs 5 silver per room.
Okay.
I'm so dumb. We'll say it costs 5 silver per room, and that's the end of the night. But I forgot I was gonna do this. Garose, after telling you where he's gonna find you, he's like, "Who should I ask for?"
Oh.
I mean,
He's asking
they can
if we have a
find
group
you.
name.
Are you all a group?
We will be.
Alrighty,
You know where to find us. Come ask us tomorrow.
someone will come ask you.
Shit.
I'm gonna take another 48-hour nap.
That's our name. The 48-hour nap.
And then he bids farewell, and you go to the north. And we'll call it there as you find rest in the Barge Tavern on the Mystral Lock.
Do we take a long rest?
You will be getting your long rest,
Okay.
and after defeating a very difficult creature, you will be reaching level 4.
Yay!
To take a